Good morning.
I see the awful, terrible things in my life and turn it into something funny.
How are you? I want to ask you a bunch of questions. I want to have them answered immediately.
God damn it, are you fucking with me?
It rubs the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again. Put the fucking lotion in the bag! In the bag!
There's always one clip that gets us going. Good morning, it's the Opie and Anthony program. The bag! The bag! He just loses it.
Yeah, it's great.
How's everybody this morning?
Hi. Well, you've got to be good because it's Friday.
Want to say hi to everyone stuck in traffic in Houston.
I forgot we talked to those people.
Yes, we did.
Are you evacuating?
They're promoting XM all over the place on Fox.
Yeah.
Telling the people in their cars, you know, that they got the best updates for them and stuff.
Yeah, you can listen to the Fox News. I do that. I was listening to our local New York news station for quite some time driving in. And then I just gave it a try. And the reason I really wasn't listening to Fox or CNN on XM driving in was because I had no clue what channel it was on. And as I'm driving, what am I going to do? Scan?
Hit category.
Category?
Yeah, and then it'll give you all the news stations, and then it'll be a lot easier at that point.
I didn't know where that was either. But finally I figured it out.
Yeah.
And preset it. And now I find myself just going between Fox and
local?
No, Fox and CNN.
Wow.
I check out the traffic at home before I leave, and then I'm done. I'm gone. I'm done with the news. And that was like my last terrestrial radio station, 1010 Winds here in New York, that I was really listening to. Now, goodbye. That's it. No more.
You don't just listen to music on the way in?
No, I listen to the news.
Prominent instruments being played, you don't fantasize that you're the one playing it in front of your high school, in front of all those girls who shot you down? That's what I do.
Not driving in, no. Maybe I save that for the weekends.
That's what I do.
That's what Bill does.
Yeah.
There is
like the guitar.
Oh,
like
whatever's going on. I'm Stevie Ray Vaughan 1 second, then when the drum rolls, then all
you're the drummer.
Yeah,
on bottom.
Yeah,
the next song.
I would always fantasize about being the lead singer though. Even when the drum's going off or the guitar or something, you gotta still stand there rocking, holding the mic up, shaking your head.
It's pathetic.
Isn't that the saddest thing? A lot of singers are just like, what do I do now? Got this long guitar solo to do. What do I do? All right, I'll hold the mic. I'll put it down by my hip. I'll raise one hand. I'll put my head down and shake it back and forth.
You pick up that little egg with the beads in it. You just start shaking it. All those Davy Jones instruments like maracas.
Davy Jones.
It'd be great. You just slip on some castanets on your fingers. Plays the pan flute.
Should sit down and just read a newspaper or something.
Yeah, you're out of it.
That would be hilarious.
Why distract?
That's the move. Do something like completely out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
You know, maybe have a coffee machine off to the side and brew yourself
Grab a cup of coffee.
You know, do something.
Make some toast.
XM 247, by the way, if you want around-the-clock hurricane coverage.
Is that it?
Hurricane Rita slowly but surely making its way to somewhere. Holy crap.
They really don't have much of a clue exactly where it's going to hit.
I had no idea these hurricanes moved so slow until this one.
You could outrun it.
The Katrina was like, all right, you know what I mean? But this one, we've been following this so early.
Mm-hmm.
We started following this on Monday, I think, right? It's now Friday, and it's still about 300 miles offshore. It's moving like 9 to 12 miles an hour.
There were a couple of what they call the high-pressure systems, those big H's on the map, and that's holding it back. And now it's one of those we're supposed to protect New Orleans and the coast of Louisiana, and this thing was supposed to just slam into Texas. But now one of those highs kind of moved, and now the hurricane can get up in there. And it looks like it's getting a little closer to New Orleans than they would have liked.
Oops.
9 to 10 miles an hour. All you need is like a bicycle and an ATM card.
And you're done.
Yeah.
You could completely outrun it. You don't have to. You don't need a fast car or something. Yeah.
Well, you could get further than those cars.
Yeah, the traffic was just. I don't know how people sit in it.
What are they saying? To go 40 miles, it's taking 10 to 15 hours.
Hours to go 40 miles.
And they're running out of gas all over the place. It looked like that scene from Independence Day. Everyone going one way.
One way on the street, on the highway, and then the other side completely open.
Except for the dopes in this case that are going the other way. Every once in a while, there's a car going the other way. Where are they going? That's the story.
Did I leave the stove on?
That's what the reporters should be doing, is stopping those cars and going, where the fuck are you going? There's over 1 million people going that way, and you're going this way. Why?
Going to loot.
I guess you got to assume... I guess you got to assume it's the people that just gave up on being in traffic and said, fuck
Turned
it.
around, hooked that Yui, and said, you know something? Fuck it.
Well,
Right
why
now.
else?
That would be the time to loot, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, before everything's all water damaged.
Yeah, now you're getting great goods. No one's there.
Nice and dry.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you're stuck in traffic. What to do is to go up the other side of the highway and just start backing up.
Backing up so you're facing the right direction.
And just have a look on your face like you just missed your exit for like 150 miles.
You got to hold that look.
Yeah.
That's pretty tough, man. When the cop comes and pulls you over, you're I was getting off right there.
Traffic's unbelievable. I got mesmerized.
Can you
by
believe it? Sitting in that
really
for
funny.
hours.
That's really funny. I guess some people just decided to just drive into oncoming traffic.
Yeah, they said
They just got on the other side and said, you know what, I'm making my own path here.
Started driving.
Did they finally close off the other side so they could get everyone you know, now going one way?
Yeah, people were using the other lanes of traffic to go in the same direction to get out of there. But man, what would your car engine be like after 100 miles in reverse? You could do like 10 miles an hour and your engine's tacking out.
You can get it up there. I saw this guy on Cops, one of their classic clips. This guy's doing like 50 miles an hour, and even the dude in the helicopter's going, this guy's really demonstrating some skill behind the wheel. Because you literally just go a little bit to either side, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, now when you put your steering in the back of your vehicle like that, yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah. I got to go to the phone. Wes, I've been starting to hear more and more about this in the last few days. Go ahead, Wes.
Hey.
Wes.
Uh-oh.
Wes?
Oh.
Yeah.
One more try. Go ahead, Wes.
Hey, sorry about that. How you guys doing this morning?
All right, what do you have?
Hey, you know what? I wanted to get through to you guys. I just want to tell you something real quick here. Your show is absolutely amazing. I got the XM satellite because I thought I was going to see Don Imus in the morning on MSNBC, but they don't run his program.
Yeah.
And so I found, you know.
Yeah, that's weird, by the way. XM has MSNBC, but they don't run Imus in the morning.
Yeah, because of Infinity, I guess.
All right, go ahead, Wes.
I mean, that's the only reason why I got it. But I found you guys, and man, I can't get enough of you. I listen to your repeats and all that shit. But anyway, you guys probably don't.
Oh my God! Didn't you say you were gonna make it quick?
Yeah, real quick. I want to get to this real quick.
Let me get to this real quick.
Here we go.
All right, Wes.
Here we go.
Coast to Coast with George Norrie. I was listening to that last night. I drive a truck, and
oh boy,
I bought it in 1972.
That's a Peterbilt.
Apparently, you know, Richard Hoagland is saying that
Stop it!
The government is controlling these hurricanes.
The government is controlling the hurricanes, is what you were getting at.
They have some.
By the way, we're 2 minutes into this call. That's all he had to say, and then we could went off on a nice little 5 minutes.
The government creating the hurricanes.
You guys kick ass. Have a good day.
Thank you, Wes.
You really think the government is creating these hurricanes?
Do they have the power to do that?
Because it would be really smart to make sure a hurricane hits the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah, why would you then have the government...
Taking out half our oil.
Wouldn't you have it hitting places that we don't like?
Right.
Something like that?
Right.
I don't know. Why would the government make hurricanes to hit us?
Well, hit the oil fields is what I'm thinking, and the whatever they're called out there
It's
in the ocean.
conspiracy, man. There's too many people.
That's what it is.
They're
trying to wipe out people. Okay, I thought it was more of an oil thing. I don't understand how it helps the United States oil companies to ruin their refineries and stuff.
No, I don't get that.
I don't get that
But
either.
they're not ruined, man.
Oh, is that it?
There's not even oil rigs off the coast of... just trying to make some...
Cardboard cutouts.
Yeah.
Strategically placed. Yeah, I don't understand. Boy, people just come up with conspiracies for everything.
And gas is going to be way over $5 a gallon, by the way.
Oh, is that the new price?
I think it's going to be way over $5. We'll see Monday and Tuesday.
I heard some guys say that.
I don't think that people have too much shit.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
But
that shouldn't cripple you.
People like having a lot of shit.
Well, they shouldn't. I got nothing. Sit here like I'm an economist.
All right, we can move on to some other things. Well, we're watching Hurricane Rita. It's moving. It's, 290 miles from the coast at this point. I went to bed. It was 334 miles from the coast. I slept all that time.
It's like it moved.
It's moved 40-something. That's it? 50 miles maybe
moving
overnight?
Very slowly.
It's like
Holy
Jason
shit.
on Friday the 13th. People running away, and he's just walking through the woods with that machete.
Eventually it gets you.
And you just can't get away from him.
You can't do it. He's never run. He has never run a lick, but you just can't get away from him.
That's hilarious. Something spinning like that, but moving so slow. It's like Tasmanian devil.
In one spot.
You just stroll down the street.
It's screaming really loud,
away from it.
but yeah, moving at 9 miles an hour.
How does anyone get caught by something that moves so slow? I just don't get it.
You could have one of those scooters.
Yeah.
Razor?
A moped. Oh, you're talking a Razor rollerboard scooter?
It's like the scene from Austin Powers.
Yeah, where the guy's getting run over by the steamroller, was it?
Steamroller.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Screaming forever. He doesn't know how to get out of the way. That's this hurricane. All right, I got to bring something to the show. Half the people will hate me and half the people will love me. That's what I'm thinking.
So you're saying this will be no change in how the public feels about you or
correct.
anyone else on this fucking program?
Absolutely, Anthony. But I'm brave enough to bring this to people's attention and get yelled at and all that and get the hate mail and blah, blah, blah.
Right.
I was taking a subway down to Paisano of Mulberry Street in the heart of Little Italy.
Ah.
And
checking out the date.
And I ended up eating at Paisano's with Lindsay. We had a great time. It was the San Gennaro feast. And but I went down there to check in on Big A and Stalker Patti's date last night. We have audio from the date and all that.
Can't wait to hear it.
And they're coming in to talk about their date last night. Right. So for some reason yesterday I was on edge, and I'm walking down the sidewalk in my neighborhood going to the subway, and there's a nanny pushing a stroller behind me. Okay? And the kid was screaming bloody murder. Bloody murder.
And the little
and I'm not going to exaggerate here. I'm telling you how it is.
How old was the kid?
And you can either call me out and say I'm a douche, or you could say I'm your hero today.
How old was the kid about?
A year maybe. Maybe a little less. somewhere between like 10 months and like 14 months, let's call it, okay? Screaming bloody murder. I turned around once to see that the kid was screaming bloody murder for no reason, just because he can.
Yeah.
That's key to the story. There was no feeling sorry for the kid like there was some problem going on, okay?
Yeah.
Like he was hungry.
Didn't have a boo-boo.
Screaming, going right through me. Maybe 5 feet behind me.
Yeah.
Okay?
The hatred of kids just came out right there.
Oh.
So,
stand them.
I'm looking around, and everyone else around me is annoyed. They're just annoyed because the kid is screaming bloody murder.
Is this on just a public sidewalk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not even under an awning somewhere?
No,
or
we're just
anything. You're talking public
street. You couldn't just walk like the hurricane, the stroller and the baby?
I think the nanny was cranking that stroller up to like 20.
Just running behind him, the kid.
keeping him right on your heels.
Close enough, though. And I turned around once to see what's the problem. You have to look. And there was no problem. The kid was just screaming. But I gave the nanny a look like, hello?
Yeah.
You know, that type of look like, I'm a little bothered here. And everyone else was. There was a mass of people walking down the sidewalk. It continues. I turn around, and now the nanny's smiling at me like, isn't this cute? And that's when I snapped inside. I said, will you shut the fucking kid up?
Oh, Jesus.
And I yelled it really loud.
Shut the fucking kid up.
And then she looks at me like I'm absolutely crazy.
Right.
Absolutely. Right. Now I'm arguing with the lady.
Her side.
Rightly so.
Now I'm arguing with the lady like, just shut the kid up. Whatever. This is going, it's obnoxious, blah, 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 blah. And then she's crossing the road as she's cursing me out, and I'm screaming at her.
Were you feeling stressed about something?
Yeah, I told you I was just edgy in general. I don't know why. So then, like, she crosses the road, And people look at me and nod like, all right, you had the balls to do that because it was driving us crazy. And then other people look at me.
Was it a scared nod like, okay, that was good you did that?
A few of those.
It was very good.
A few of those, a couple thumbs up, and then a lot of mostly older women looking at me like they just ate a lemon, like, ugh, what is wrong with you? And then I actually heard two girls crossing the street going, did you just see that? Like they couldn't believe they just saw like somebody yelling at a kid and a nanny.
Well, good.
Shut the fuck up.
You know something? I might not agree with the place that it took place, but yeah, I agree. I think more people should yell at these people with the kids. Shut them up. You don't know how annoying it is, and they don't even try.
That's the thing that saves them.
Yeah?
Is if if I'm on a plane and some kid's crying, it doesn't really bug me as long as the person is trying. It's a kid. As long as the person is trying to shut the kid up. But when they're just sitting there.
That's the point I want to
make.
And
it's your kid. You know how to shut him up.
No, but
whatever it takes. Give him candy. Do all the wrong things you're not supposed to do in the situation where it's on an aircraft or in a fucking movie theater.
But that's the point I want to make, and hopefully it'll save me a little bit. If I turn around and she was doing anything to try to shut the kid up or do something, then I understand. Kids are going to be kids at that age especially. But the fact is, when I turned around and she was smiling like, isn't this cute, and she had no intention of doing anything, and we're walking down the sidewalk and all you hear is, exactly. Wow. Just imagine that for a whole block, though, before you finally turn around and say something. That was for not even 5 seconds, Anthony.
You know what that reminds me of? That shove something in their mouth? I did a sitcom one time. My character was married, and it had like a baby. So they have to use twins because babies can only work like 3 hours.
Right.
So one kid is like literally catatonic, okay, a axe murderer could come in and pick this kid up, and the kid doesn't do shit. The other kid, his own mother picks him up, and he's completely freaking the fuck out. So this guy starts calling, say one's name's whatever, Bob, the other one's name's Bill. We use Bob first, the catatonic one. He does a quick switch, and he starts calling the other one Bob, the catatonic one. He starts calling him Bill. Put a fucking 6-hour day in on one kid, and the other kid didn't do shit. Because the day before, I swear to God, and he looks over me and winks. I'm like, now I'm part of it. Like,
kid's working a full shift.
Yeah, got a little baby miner hat. And the day before, this is all true. The day before, we tried to use both kids, and I think it was the week before, the episode before, and the one kid was crying. I'm standing waiting to go backstage, I'm standing backstage waiting to go on, and as the scene's going, and right before they're like, is the kid okay? He's like, yeah, he's okay, and you see the kid's like starting to well up, right? So literally, right as I'm starting to go out, the kid is starting to make that face like he's gonna cry and starts to open his mouth. His dad took a fucking sugar corn pop or something, those little yellow things, and just shoved it in his mouth. And I was horrified. And the kid's like trying to spit it out, and I'm walking out with my wacky next door neighbor lines. It was horrendous.
That is great.
They're fucking props at that point. The prop is not cooperating.
His own dad, and the kid, you're getting like $4,000.
Yeah.
$2,000 a kid or something like that per episode. So I mean, that's a lot of money.
Oh my God.
Kind of your
that's
maternal
horrid.
instincts go out to shut this.
Yeah. Paycheck.
Oh yeah.
Holy crap. Let me get into this one. Mike in Florida. Go ahead, Mike.
Hey, guys. I'm a long-time listener. I love you guys to death, but I've always been amazed by your hate for children.
Yeah.
Really get a kick out of it. It's kind of strange.
I hate that you listeners just make blanket statements. Anthony absolutely hates kids.
Yes, yeah. I totally agree with you on that.
I don't hate kids.
I like
hate
kids.
everything they do.
I have a lot of nephews and nieces. Absolutely love them. They're well-behaved. I want my own kids. I can't wait. All right? But I can't stand kids that misbehave in fucking public situations, and it drives me nuts.
I agree with you, but I have one question. Did the kids start crying, like, out of nowhere, or was it crying initially from the time you saw it?
They were behind me the whole time, so I don't know if they turned the corner as I was passing or just got out of a store. I have no idea. All I know is the kids screaming bloody murder.
Stopped crying for 2 blocks and just finally given up trying to get home. I don't know.
She could even have backed off or something because she was right behind a lot of people. And
backed off?
Do anything. Jump in. I don't know.
Stay out of the crowd.
You know, stop, strolling and pick up the baby for a second. I don't know, do something. All I ask, and all these guys agree too, and I think a lot of people out there, is at least try. That's all we ask for. At least try to shut the kid up. You know, you're in a restaurant trying to enjoy a meal, and there's that kid screaming bloody murder, and the parents are like, it's our night out. I don't give a fuck. If my kid's going to scream, everyone's going to have to suffer. That's bullshit.
That's your burden.
If the kid's still yelling and screaming after you try to calm him down, then I accept that. You know, I respect the parents that all of a sudden take their kid and go outside for a little while. You don't see that often, though.
No.
I agree with you, and it is kind of a blanket statement, but I do think Anthony would probably turn around, kick the stroller over, and take off jogging.
Well, I don't think I'd do that, sir, but
no, it's great.
I just don't like things kids do.
No,
I like kids. I think they're adorable, cute. Photographs. You look at them. You're like, that's good. I download them off. But
Jesus, there's another story about that in the paper today. Calm down.
But when they start like yapping and screaming, you're in a restaurant and the parents think it's fine for the kid to get up and start running around the table and screaming. You're in a motor vehicle and the kid's running back and forth just screaming and the parent does nothing.
You ever accidentally trip one, but on purpose?
Oh, it is the best when they hurt themselves. I laugh out loud.
And I don't ask for requests. I don't ask you to do requests often. And you know I don't put you on the spot often.
Yeah.
But could you do your impression of a kid running back and forth?
Oh, when they...
It's one of my favorite things. As you're trying to enjoy a nice meal, there's the kid running all over the restaurant. What happened?
Did my mic blow up?
Why?
Or did I pull my...
No, you're still on.
I pulled my cord out doing that. But
you want a little tip?
Yeah.
Most kids cry because they want attention, and most parents, well, a lot of parents, because I don't want to piss off too many parents today, they will run to the kid when they start crying, right?
Yep.
And the kid knows that, and that's a reason why they cry a lot, right?
Yeah.
I'm no expert here. I'm not a father yet. Okay, but when that same kid is crying and looks at you in a restaurant and is looking at you crying, all you have to do is give them the look of death, an evil look, and they'll shut the fuck up.
Just look all nasty at him.
Like, I'm not enjoying this, and I'm not your parent.
The parent. Here's what the
It'll
parents
shut
do.
them up every time, dude. And then the parents sometimes wonder, why did my kid just shut? That's weird.
Yeah. Why did my kid just shut up?
And you at this point have turned around. You're enjoying your pasta, you know. But for that split second, you turn around and just give them that evil look.
Wow. It's
like,
selfish.
I will eat you.
It's
I'll do that to a toddler. I draw the line at babies.
Yeah.
Well,
it's selfish. As far as parents go, it's fucking selfish because they're out. This is one of their, the one night they get a month that they're out. They got the kid with them, but they just want to spend time. Like, just because they're out, they think they're not with their kids anymore. So they sit there, they're trying to enjoy themselves with their kids screaming, but they're like, I'm not going to deal with this because we're out. Well, the whole fucking restaurant's dealing with it. Oh, my God, that's it. I heard this once in a sushi restaurant. I hear this screaming. No, it's not. And this woman picks up her kid by the arms, and I'm eating, picks up her kid by the arms, shoves her nose right into the kid's ass, and goes, ooh, you need a changing. And I'm eating, I'm fucking disgusted.
Oh, my God.
They just don't understand that everyone isn't a parent. Everyone doesn't think that's fine or cute or just normal because that's what you got to do when you have kids.
What about start changing them right on the sushi bar?
Yeah, right there on the sushi bar. I had a little baby turd roll.
Oh. I was going to say, wasabi for everybody.
Yeah, wasabi. Nice green glob of wasabi. They don't understand.
Get a good one.
They don't understand.
Have you been in the movie theater where the kid runs up and down the aisle?
Oh, yeah. Isn't that fun?
Runs
that makes
up
the movie
and
great.
Down the aisle.
When they're too young to understand anything that's going on in the movie, so they're just asking questions about everything.
Yeah. Rated R movie.
Rated R.
What is that? It's called fucking. You have awful parents. Shut the fuck up.
Turn around. Eat your Twizzlers and watch them fuck.
So, what do you think?
It's one of those kids that's going to have dentures by the 4th grade. Just eating cotton candy.
Was I out of line yesterday?
Milk duds.
Yeah.
On the street, that's a little rough.
I would more try to concentrate on what you were so irritated.
Yeah.
I don't know, I was just on edge yesterday. I don't even know.
That made you yell at one of God's little miracles.
You could have crossed the street.
I guess.
You could have crossed the street.
I guess. I don't know. I haven't been on edge lately, though. I've been fine. I've been very happy lately. But I don't know.
It's hilarious. You probably rob a bank with a crying kid.
But then, like, I was on the subway going down to Little Italy, and now I'm feeling bad. Like, oh, God, was I out of control up there? And I'm asking a lot of questions and thinking about it. But then I remember some of the people that were kind of giving me the thumbs up, like, and nodding, like, way to go. But then I'm seeing the other people like, oh, my God, you're just, what is wrong with you?
Same guy that stabbed that kid here in the city a couple of weeks ago in the stroller.
For what reason?
I was giving you the thumbs up. All right, you need a knife? I don't know. Just out of nowhere, this guy jumped out and stabbed an infant in a stroller.
Maybe they had history.
Maybe. Owed him money or something. Pissed him off. Drug deal gone bad.
All right, we're just warming up. We got to talk about Hurricane Rita today. When we get back, remind me, we got to talk about this JetBlue pilot guy.
Not quite the impression we had of him.
Not at all. And also, we have audio of Big A and Stalker Patti's date in Little Italy last night.
Did it, just quick tease, I just want to know, did it go well?
I guess so.
Oh, good.
When I was there, they were leaving the restaurant holding hands. What was that about? Or were they doing that for the camera?
It might have been a little staged.
A little staged?
Why, Nathaniel? Jesus.
Porno movie starts up later, completely staged. Suck my
We'll talk to Nathaniel. He was the chaperone for the big date last night.
What do you want me to do?
There's a picture that's been circulating around the studio of them in the big chair, the oversized chair.
Oh.
With a big, huge, oversized
big props?
Beer bottle.
Where was that taken?
Props. I think we're getting that picture online, right? Yeah. All right, we'll get into the whole thing.
You have them playing games and stuff? Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. All right, we'll get into the whole thing in just a bit.
Like sands through the...
I still say somewhere. That's what my parents would say. Come on, we're going to go.
All right, Mike, I guess, or Meek from Virginia. You're my hero, Opie. Tax Kunst from whackbag.com. Opie, you should have turned around and shouted, there's no Santa Claus. Taint Liquor, Opie got a thumbs up and a good luck, bro. Green Guy from Buffalo, did Opie turn around and say, what the fuck is your problem, man? Chrissy from whackbag.com. Great job, Opie. Getting rave reviews on that. All right, it's okay to yell at kids. That's what we learned so far. There was something else we wanted to hit. Oh, yeah. Remember the other day about that countdown we were doing? Michelle, Virginia, what's up?
Oh, my gosh. I didn't want to be on the air. I just wanted to know what the #1 song was.
Oops. Too bad. You called.
She's been trying to find out the #1 song for how many days now? 3 or 4 days?
Well, this is the first time I've called, but I've been trying to listen to the replays and haven't heard it.
Yeah, which list? The top song since we've been born or something like that? Yeah. Well, Bill Burr will tell you the #1. Go ahead, Bill.
Yeah, I got it right here.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
Hang on a second. Hello?
Wow, did you hear that?
Is she still here?
I'm still
That
here.
was really not much of a reaction.
I didn't hear anything.
Well, you're going to have to listen to the replay. It told you the song. Holy crap. I didn't know. I thought it was going to be like Kaji
Microphone?
Huh?
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
The delay. No, she is the same person. She's been trying to get the #1 song for 3 or 4 days now. All right. You want to listen to some audio of Big A and Stalker Patti dating?
Of course I do.
Nathaniel, you got to take over that mic. We'll move it around or whatever. Do what you got to do. Nathaniel was the chaperone for the big date with Stalker Patti and Big A. They went to Paisano of Mulberry Street in the heart of Little Italy.
Yeah.
Centennial feast going on.
These two are a little, I don't know, what would you call them?
Disgusting.
Well,
they're not retarded.
Wasn't going to go there. No, like, sort of a little left of center.
Dude, if you could have smelled this chair.
Really?
I bent down to plug my headphones in.
That was after Big A was sitting in Bill Burr's chair.
Nervous ass sweat.
Ah, nervous ass. I'm a little nervous, and my ass is
Sweating.
Speaking of which, really fast, I went to take a leak, and I'm coming back into the studio to broadcast, right? And I was down there at Paisano.
Yeah.
Had a great meal, by the way. Excellent. So I saw Big A and Stalker Patti, so as I'm walking back into the studio, Big A goes, "Hey, Ope, how was your supper?"
How was your supper? Supper?
Didn't we retire that word back in like
100?
He does look a little medieval, doesn't he?
Little medieval, like he's got a big turkey leg.
I can't remember the last time someone used the word supper.
Yeah.
How was your supper?
Little House on the Prairie line.
He looks like he should have, that weapon that's like the stick, and then it's the chain with the metal ball with the spikes coming. Just kind of have that slung over his shoulder.
With some kind of mask that doesn't fit quite right.
Yeah, and you have to fight him because you fucked the king's daughter.
Big A, my supper was great.
You have supper in a carved wooden bowl with that big wooden spoon, and it's like gruel.
Supper?
With big chunks of whatever meat in it, like a stew. That's supper.
That's a retired word. We don't use supper on this show.
Dinner. We're fancy people.
Dinner would be nice. How was your meal? How was your supper?
What time do you sup?
Supper.
Really creepy. All right, Nathaniel.
Hi.
Overall, how did the date go?
It was okay.
Okay.
I was a little disturbed that Big A brought a friend.
Brought a friend? Who?
Paul.
Why did he bring a friend?
Well, he invited a friend who,
Why?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I know.
Needed a chaperone.
Shit.
Well, that was me, though.
Yeah.
If he thought things were going to get out of hand.
Out of hand.
Do we want Big A in here yet?
Do the mics work, and it's all going to work?
I don't know.
Does the handheld work?
I don't know.
So he doesn't have to sit and ass up a seat?
Yeah, just have him stand awkwardly near
the
the
you're going to
door.
have to have the official Big A chair or something.
Yeah.
Let's see if the wireless works. I got a quick another story as we get Big A in here. So I go down to the San Gennaro Feast, right, and I'm making my way to Paisano. And they have a little side road. Actually, I think it was a parking lot. And I see world's smallest woman.
Oh.
And it was only $1 a person.
Come on, worth it.
And there was like, I'm trying to, there was like, how can I explain this? There was like, you're looking at a sign, the world's smallest woman, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And it's only, hold up like that Al Pacino Scarface poster. Turn it sideways. That's all you see, right?
Yeah.
It's the size of a poster that you would see on your wall. So I pay my $2 and I go, so where's the world's smallest woman? I'm thinking I got to walk through this, back alley and then behind curtains and stuff.
Yeah.
It was behind this thing that was as big as this poster, let's say, that you would hang on your wall. So you just walk to the other side of it, and there was this little fidget sitting in a tiny, tiny little couch watching TV. And now you're just staring at her, going, "Hey, what's up?"
Hey, freak.
Like you don't know what to say to him. To her.
Was she the world's smallest?
Hell
Really?
no, man.
False advertising?
She was tiny, though. She was probably no more than 3 feet tall.
Wow, really?
Jesus Christ, you just sit there?
So she's just sitting there with a book, and she's watching TV, and she's watching Friends, of all things. So now I'm just staring at her awkwardly. I paid my $1, and now you're trying to have small talk with the world's smallest woman.
Small talk. Very funny.
Ba-dum-bum. So I go, "Hey, watching Friends." And she's not saying anything, and that's when, Lindsay, pokes me and then points to the sign that says, "I do not speak English." So now you're, just nodding at the world's smallest woman, and you can't talk to her, and you're just like, "Wow, you're really small," and "Wow, I feel really awkward." And
it's probably good she doesn't speak English. That's a really bad opening line, "Hey, watching Friends, huh?"
Well, what else do you say to the world's smallest woman?
"Hey, what's up there, you little shit?"
Hey, tiny.
It seems like a great idea until you're face-to-face with the little freak, and then you don't know what to say or do.
Yeah.
What do you do?
That's not a safe feeling. You want to be with a mob of other mean people.
That's what I'm saying.
Throwing shit at her.
If it was a bunch of us, then yeah, we could all secretly be mocking her, but one-on-one, it's a little weird. It's a little weird.
See, isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
I mean, Just like the lines that Opie has. I mean, he'll scream at a baby.
They make no sense.
Well, what about a little woman on the couch?
What was he going to do? And then she doesn't speak English. And then I'm like, I guess I got my dollar's worth. And I walked away.
Is that it? When you feel you've gotten your dollar's worth, you leave? Could you theoretically just stand there all day?
And the only reason I'm looking at her is because she was the world's smallest woman.
Yeah.
And if you could find one smaller, there's like a $10,000 bounty that they'll pay.
Yeah, I'm sure they will.
So.
Sure
yeah, we'll get that check right to you.
Yeah, sure.
And then as I'm walking away, a guy that obviously was on crack, a white guy on crack, no teeth, comes running up to me with a dart, telling me it was for free.
Really?
First one's free, just like the story
how it
you
works.
told me. But I remember the story you told me, Anthony, so I passed on the dart thing.
Pass on the dart because it's never free.
I was thinking about you. I'm like,
you'll be paying.
That's how they rook you in there.
They rope you in. They give you one. And they go, yeah, this is free. Take a throw. And you throw. Here you go. Try another. Try another. Come on, try another. And then all those ones that you tried another, you got to pay for.
Right, exactly.
Under the guise that they were free, because he said it was free.
All right, Big A's in studio. Big A, why did you bring a friend on your date with Stalker Patti?
What friend?
What friend?
Paul?
I guess Paul. Did English Paul show up?
Tap, tap. Tap, tap.
Looks like Al Del Vecchio.
Tap. Tap, tap. Tap.
Did you bring Paul?
No, he wanted to come. He's a fan of the show. He wanted to come.
Oh.
I didn't bring him.
Oh, you didn't bring him?
No.
He just showed up.
Yeah.
He was trying to cock block you.
Big A, you look really fucked up. Are you hungover today?
I had like 3 hours of sleep.
3 hours. Oh, hey.
Hey. All right.
Somebody got lucky.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, we don't want to know how the date ended. We got to start from the beginning here. 3 hours sleep, though. Mm-hmm. And you guys were drinking the free wine down there, huh? Yeah, Joey really hooked these guys up at Paisano.
Did he?
Big time. And I saw the crafts of wine.
Oh yeah.
Being brought out, and they were partaking big time.
Big A, a big drinker?
Not that much.
No.
A little bit.
How many glasses of wine would you say you had?
About 3.
About 3.
Yeah.
Had a little buzz on?
A little bit.
Did Patty partake in any wine?
One glass.
We'll reveal her drinking.
Oh, okay. Great, great. Very
good. So where should we start, Nathaniel? This is your whole thing.
Well, I
got a lot of audio in front of us.
What you got there is the pre-date coaching session.
Aha.
Yeah. What's that about?
That's E-Rock's specialty right there.
E-Rock.
What happened?
It takes a little while. Go ahead.
And his mic doesn't work.
Hello. There we go. What happened was intern Paul and Master Poe decided to give Andrew some coaching in the ways of love and how to treat a lady.
Oh, God. And there may or may not have been a microphone on somewhere in their presence.
What you have to do is grab her by the throat, gentlemen.
All right, so intern Paul. Who's intern Paul? Do we even know this kid?
Which one's that?
That's the one you don't like.
Oh, the one from
Paul
Ron
from Ron
and
Fez?
Yep.
What could he possibly tell
Not
Big A?
A whole lot.
No? Okay.
All right. Let's get to the audio. So, Master Poe talking to Andrew about giving Patty a rose, I guess. Let's listen in here.
Seriously, go to wherever you're going, buy her a rose. Actually, as you're walking through the streets or whatever, you'll see people with flowers. You say, Patty, wait a second. I'd like to come back to you in a second, and then present her with a rose.
I got one step better than that.
Oh, boy.
Okay? Don't present her in the street, present her at the restaurant.
Okay. But how is he going to store it, though? Unless he calls and says,
This is what you do. Yeah, you can do it on the street.
That's the only thing. Like, he has to call in advance, or else she's going to know about it. You either want to surprise her, or you want to surprise her, basically, or present her with it right away. I think, as you're walking, it's a spontaneous thing saying, hey, I'm just thinking about you. I'm with you, but I'm still thinking about you. Let me present you with this.
Ugh. Oh, are you kidding me?
Grab one of those single roses that they sell on the street. I'm thinking about you. I'm with you, and I'm thinking about you.
One of those ladies came up to me as I'm sitting at Paisano.
Yeah.
I was like, get away.
Leave.
Go away. I don't want your rose that's going to last maybe 4 hours.
They try to guilt you. flower for the pretty lady.
For the lady.
Oh, she ain't special enough? Go fuck yourself, all right? That's what I say now.
Right after I'm done screaming at a baby.
That's right. Stupid lady with her roses that last 4 hours.
I like Poe.
Get away from me.
I have a better idea. And then he just...
Present it to her at the restaurant. Well, how are you going to get the flower to the restaurant? She's going to see it. All right, give it to her in the street. The fuck. Give her a spinning back fist so you knock her out. Bring her to the restaurant. She won't see the rose till she regains consciousness.
All right.
I love it.
A lot of people very pissed off that E-Rock was able to make it into the studio without his walk-on music, by the way.
I am reading instant feedback from people that are fuming, livid at
very
Derek.
Pissed off. Derek comes up with this great bit and forgot to play the music today.
There's
It started yesterday.
It started yesterday?
Yeah, he let him get away with it.
He dropped the ball and hasn't picked it up.
All right. Here's more advice that Master Poe and this guy Paul gave Andrew for his date with Stalker Patti.
My thing is I treated my girl too well.
You don't do that. I'm telling you right now, you don't do that.
That's what I did. So she got spoiled, and it was more
No
of
red carpet, no opening doors. They can open the doors themselves. The only time that you do any of that stuff is when they deserve you.
It's like the fucking Bronx Tale. She opens the door, she's in.
Show us the door test, yeah.
The door test, yeah.
Show us the door when you come in, she'll stab you.
No.
You lock both doors.
You open the door for her.
No, you lock both car doors. And they open it up her side. And if she reaches around and pulls it,
she's a good one.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't draw it, it doesn't work. So if you take the subway and the doors don't open, and she tries to jimmy the door open for you, then you're in.
Wow, that's just the blind leading the blind.
There is no way to maybe pump some Zyklon B into the room they were talking in and just kill them, just gas everybody that was talking during that conversation. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
They were quoting movies.
What movie was that from?
A Bronx Tale.
Bronx Tale, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, you get in you open up the lady's door. She gets in the passenger seat. You shut it to be a gentleman. And she is supposed to then lean over and unlock your door. And then according to the movie, she's a keeper. Because she, cares enough to open the door.
She's a selfish piece of shit.
Right.
And that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Right, exactly.
Very
good.
All right.
I think it's a good test.
Yeah.
More advice for the Big A before his date with Stalker Patti.
I don't think he's prepared. So, maybe we can raise a little money for him to go tonight. $5. Or $5 if we can all raise it.
I don't know how many people are in for the $5 rose, and the rest is dinner. Be good, kid. Kid, I have faith in you. And if there's any left over and you need it, buy a couple times.
So they gave you how much? They gave you money for your date?
Yes.
Tap.
It's not tapping.
Yeah, you were.
A little bit. Just a little.
If Jimmy was here, he would tape your hands down. You know that, right? Tap.
No.
I think he taps out Morse code what he's going to say.
Is that it?
Beep, 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 beep. Yes.
So they gave you money, Big A?
Yes.
How much?
Tap, tap, tap.
Tap. Tap. Tap. Wow.
Tap.
$5?
You could tap because you're
not
going
going
to
get it out.
I don't mean to be an ass. I do actually, but go ahead. I'll stop with that.
All right. How much?
How much? Now you're tapping your legs. His whole body. Oh my God, that's amazing. It really is. Can you talk without moving and tapping? If you had to.
Try.
Not really.
No.
Well, huh? Holy crap! All right, how much money?
2 20s.
2 20s?
Yeah.
20s.
Nice. $40, huh?
Wow.
All right. The last of the advice from Master Poe and intern Paul.
Did you think I was going to, dress up today? Or
Yeah, you look good.
Yeah.
You look Hollywood.
Yeah.
Hollywood. You look like a movie star.
I mean, I want
You feel like a movie star?
Sometimes you always.
Do you feel like, let me see, Burt Reynolds? You like Burt Reynolds? Which one do you feel like? Burt Reynolds?
He's kind of older.
He has one reference.
Yeah, well, at one time he wasn't, but yes, he is over the hill.
Jesus, Mr. Poe, great reference.
Nice reference.
Look at a movie star, like Burt Reynolds.
Pick someone that
Burt
was
Reynolds?
Like Jack Palance?
Feel like Burt Reynolds?
Who do you feel like? Jen Michael Vincent? Movie star.
Looks like Paul Bearer, not Burt Reynolds.
Look like Sean Cassidy. Huh? Watching Hardy Boys?
Real sex symbol. Cover of Tiger Beat. Leif Garrett.
You look like Brad Yikes.
Oh, man. Oh, movie star.
Yeah, sure.
I love his frame of reference.
All right, get Stalker
Master
Patti
Poe.
in here, too, so we
It's
can
on
move
a
on.
30-year delay.
Oh, yeah. Probably owns, like...
There goes Eric.
There it is.
Derek's trying to make up now. Derek's so pissed off because
He's really
he's
pissed.
usually perfect.
Yes, she is.
And here's Stalker
She's wearing
Patti.
the same shorts she had on yesterday.
And Eric back in the studio.
You got to get a mic. Patty, you're wearing the same shorts you had on yesterday.
So, Opie wears the same shirt. I don't care.
Oh.
Ooh.
It's a jab.
It's okay for someone to wear the same shirt. It's okay for me to wear the same shorts. I only have a very small wardrobe, so I got to rotate everything.
Well, that means you should have rotated.
Yeah.
How many shorts
Well,
you got?
everything else is in the wash. I only got about 2 pairs that I can actually wear.
Two pairs
The
of
other
shorts.
one is so short, I only wear it to go to bed at night as a night clothes. That's it.
So you kind of have
Can't
some
wear that out in the
hoary shorts
street.
in your wardrobe.
Yeah.
Hey, Patty, are you an elf?
An elf? What do you mean by that? I'm not 3 feet tall.
Look at her ear.
What do you mean?
Turn sideways. Show Anthony.
That's a little elvish. A little pointy.
Oh.
Did you have fun last night, Patty?
I had a great time.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then we went to see the band afterwards too, and that was awesome.
What band?
To you.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Went to go see my brother's band.
Yeah.
He must have been thrilled to see you
Poor
last
Joe.
night, huh? Did he dedicate a song to you guys?
I don't know. Did he? No. Oh. But the lead singer knows Big A and kept yelling out his name, and he says, Big A and Stalker Patti, so they must have been listening to the show.
Yeah.
Well, that's
all right.
Okay. All right, well, we got audio of the big date, and we got them in studio, so I guess it started in the cab.
Yeah, sort of the
Nathaniel?
Going for the taxi cab confession
Oh,
kind of feel.
nice. Very good.
Although the video won't look exactly like that because I'm sitting next to them.
Yeah.
Because we really tried to find a minivan cab, but it was a bad time to be picky.
All right.
That's just like the show, you
Yeah.
know?
Have some ass with a microphone.
Right. All right, here we go.
All right, Big A. How do you think Patty looks tonight?
I think she looks very beautiful.
Yeah?
And very nice.
Patty, I know you saw Big A earlier, but how do you think he looks?
He looks very good. He took the time to get dressed up,
Nice.
which is very good.
Very
You guys
good.
gonna drink at Paisanos?
I'll probably have some wine. Patty.
I'll probably have the glass of wine.
The glass.
Just don't
Patty
think.
drinking.
Oh, I don't really drink, but a little bit of wine is not that bad. It's okay.
How many glasses do you think, Patty, before you might be a little less inhibited?
Well, I don't know, because I have self-control all the time.
Have you ever gotten drunk before?
No, and I don't expect to either.
Ever?
Ever.
Why not?
Why? Because I think people look silly when they're drunk. They do crazy, stupid things, so...
Isn't that kind of half the fun, is, going out of your comfort zone?
You can have fun and still do it right.
So we knew it was going to be a hot evening.
Sounds like it, yeah.
Wow.
Off to the right foot.
Yeah.
On the right foot.
Big A's going to get smashed, and she's going to look at him like he's doing stupid things. Very good. Fun night for everybody.
So far, so good. Sounds like, you guys were on your
He
way.
didn't get smashed. He was okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He had 3 glasses of wine. Or did he have more than that?
Some people can have more than others. And
Hey,
still be
he can
fine.
handle it. Nice.
You know?
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. More audio from the cab. Big A, very nervous here, huh?
How are you feeling, Patty?
Very relaxed.
Yeah?
Yep, very good.
Does
Looking forward to a wild and crazy evening.
Whoa.
Of one glass of wine.
Complete
yeah.
self-control.
And good food.
Good company also?
Good company.
Oh.
Hey, Big A.
Big A, are you nervous?
Yes, I am. Very nervous.
Why are you nervous?
Well, anytime you go on a first date, it's always a little nervous. And having, people following you and cameras and audio, it gets a little nerve-wracking.
What do you try to do to deal with your nerves?
Just trying to relax and have happy thoughts and just I'll try to take it easy.
Patty, are you flattered that he's so nervous?
Yeah, but you needn't be nervous. You're out with a friend. You know.
Oh. How do you feel about her constantly throwing out the F word?
Well, at first you have to be a friend before anything else.
No.
So.
One step at a time.
Yes. First, be friends, and then who knows after that.
And then the banging. I hear you.
Daniel was the perfect guy to send on this, man. Perfect. You were in hell, right? Be honest. Be honest.
Well, my mind's going like, how's this going to sound tomorrow? And I'm like, not that sweet. So I tried to,
spice it up a little. Yeah.
Sure. Let's go to Joe in New Jersey. Joe, what's up?
Hey, boys.
Hey.
She says, people do stupid things when they're drunk. I don't know, like maybe crawl across the floor naked with a crusty mask on.
I wasn't drunk. That's
what a
Exactly. That's the point he's making there, Stalker Patti. You do crazy things without drinking. Let's go to Joe on Whackbag. Joe, what's up?
Hey, guys, how's it going?
Hey.
I wanted to tell Burr that Jimmy already figured out what the tapping's all about. It's tap, don't kill. Tap, don't kill. Not Morse code.
Let him tap.
Let him tap away. Tony.
Hey, man.
Hey.
Hey, I wanted to find out if old Big A washed his package in case he got taken care of last night.
Yeah, did you prepare the area, Big A?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
How did you prepare the area? Just a little soap? Tap.
Soap and body wash.
Body wash.
Did you trim it? Did the Big A shave down there?
Oh. No.
Got a big hairy mess down there? Bird's
like
nest?
Snuffleupagus.
It's got a loofah stuck down there.
You don't trim it up at all? Just let it ride?
Yes.
Wow. Big mess.
All right, we got more audio from the cab. I'm trying here.
Patty would be so scared of that. You realize?
Yeah.
Patty would be very frightened of a big hairy mess like that. Patty?
Yes.
Wouldn't you like your guy's schlong area to be nice?
I would like the whole person to be nice.
What's the matter, Bill?
Go ahead.
Nothing.
Go ahead, Bill.
Nothing.
What's the matter, Bill?
Bill has a problem. Bill?
No, I'm fine.
You sure?
Yes.
All right. More audio from the cab.
Big A, we got the big dinner coming on. What's phase 2 of the date?
I'm going to be taking Patty to the Red Lion to see you. See Brother Joe and his band.
Patty, you excited for that?
Yeah, I was at the Red Lion once before at the beginning of the summer when he was there. So I'm glad he's in the city.
Yeah.
Are you going to get down with Big A?
So we'll probably dance.
How about bumping and grinding? Is that up on the table there?
I don't know about the bumping and grinding. I'm not a good bumper, and I wouldn't be a good grind.
God, Patty.
Oh.
Why?
Do you realize
are the biggest prude I've ever met in my life?
there is no sexuality to you whatsoever?
Why do you think sex is so bad?
It's not. It's just that's
Holy
one of
crap! It's getting really frustrating. I'm taking myself out of the bit here. I'm frustrated.
Do you know there is nothing
anything
sexual about you? You have no sexuality. You have no like. There is nothing that a man would just look at you and the vibe you put out, what you talk about, and see anything remotely sexual or.
I don't know. It's just my upbringing. I was raised to believe that the world wouldn't like me if I was a little loose or something, or
the
I'd
world
have
doesn't
no
like
friends
you
in
now.
the world.
Have you watched MTV ever?
Yeah, I do. I watch it all
the parameters
time.
for being loose are
I know.
pretty blown out at this point. So.
Stalker Patti, everyone around you is fucking and sucking and licking as much as they can, and you do nothing.
And you're not even going to dance around a little bit.
You can barely hold hands with somebody. Holy shit. There are third graders getting more action than you.
I wouldn't want to be fucking and...
Well, no, you know what it is? Also the fear factor, you know, I don't want to get AIDS or anything like that. Or
Patti, you're so old now, even if you got AIDS, by the time it really hits, it's not going to matter.
I am not that old. But I'm pretty sure my time will come when the moment is right, you know.
Moment is right.
That's it. Take yourself out of the equation. That's the problem. You need to
she's waiting.
The day. Grab his cock. Come on.
She's waiting for the moment to come by her.
How are we going to get you out of this?
I would have
Enough with the sex is dirty bullshit.
It's not dirty. It's one of the most beautiful things.
You don't know if it's the most beautiful thing. Yet.
You don't really.
Stop speaking in sound bites.
You don't think of it that way. You think it's a dirty thing,
and it's not always beautiful.
It disgusts you, yeah.
No.
Sometimes it's pretty nasty.
Even in a beautiful situation, things happen that makes it kind of disgusting.
Yeah, you got to embrace it.
I'm pretty sure that it'll happen when it's ready to happen, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know that Big A would be the right guy. I have no idea, you know.
But he's a beautiful, monotone, sexual being trying to get out of you.
Oh, my God.
I want to have a little action.
But show your sexuality. A little
Yeah,
dirty
something.
dancing ain't going to hurt anyone.
I do. I think I dress
A little heavy
nice.
petting and, kissing isn't going to, nothing's going to happen to you.
You know something? Yeah, touching each other is not the same as you just grabbing a hog and shoving it in your mouth. There are different levels, but you seem to be turned off right from the get-go. Anything. If a guy put his hand on your leg, you would see that as just as bad as fucking. So you'd be all uncomfortable.
I'm pretty sure, maybe, I don't know.
Are you still masturbating?
I don't know. Maybe I might go into therapy or something.
But are you still masturbating?
Just in the nick of time.
You used to masturbate to you, too, I remember.
I mean, I think everybody does that.
So you do that? Do you feel all
once in a
guilty
while,
and dirty afterwards?
No.
No?
I just, go to
Do you
sleep.
beat up your cat after you have an orgasm?
No.
You're so shamed?
No.
You don't put, 9 lives down there and let your cat...
No, that is...
That's
no.
hot.
All right, let's get back to the audio. In the cab with Stalker Patti and Big A. Patti does an impression of Steve's car. Oh, God.
Steve's hybrid sound when he comes into the studio and they play his hybrid sound effect. And I hear, Reese's Pieces, Reese's Pieces. That's what it sounds like. Reese's Pieces.
Can you do the...
Will you shut up?
Wow.
Why are you talking to yourself? We're playing you on the radio. You don't have to comment over your own voice.
I thought I'd messed up editing for a second there.
That was the weirdest thing.
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on.
Back up. Hold on.
She thinks that sounds like... What?
The fact. And I hear, Reese's Pieces, Reese's Pieces. That's what it sounds like. Reese's Pieces.
Can you do the whole, Steve's car taking off with the Reese's Pieces?
I can't do the sound effect, no.
What if it's just somebody saying Reese's Pieces? Shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, Reese's Pieces.
That's him trying to get it started. Now let's do it taking off.
Yeah, but I can't do that part. That's a mechanical sound.
Holy!
I want to smash her head into the console when she says Reese's Pieces like that.
You were in hell, weren't you?
Fishing.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds just like Reese's Pieces. You're a mental patient.
Hi, who's this?
Hello?
Hey, who's this?
Hey.
Hey, this is Nick.
Hey, Nick. What's up, buddy?
Hey, what's up, man? I met you last night at Paisanos.
Okay.
I took a picture with you. I wanted to say thanks, and thanks for being really nice to my family.
Oh, no worries. Are you the one with the wife that's ready to pop?
Yeah. We tried the jumping jacks. It didn't work.
No, huh?
No.
Any moment his wife's giving birth, I'm like,
Oh,
hey,
yeah?
let's all go out back and do some jumping jacks. Ho-ho!
Hey, I know you guys are doing Katrina relief. I own a tattoo studio. I'd love to put up a free tattoo of a wow for anybody, for all listeners.
All right, where's your shop, bro?
It's in Bethpage, Long Island, EastCoastTattoo.com.
EastCoastTattoo.com. All right.
And we'd love to donate a tattoo to any listener for Katrina.
All right, right on. Well, good luck to you and your wife, Nick.
Thanks. Thanks,
right.
Opie.
All right.
Bye.
In 4 months, you'll be yelling at that baby.
Yeah.
All right, so that was the ride down to Paisanos. Well, what's going on here? Bill's horrified?
Laughing at Bill.
What's wrong with Bill?
Nothing. I just used this new fabric softener in my shirt.
Yeah.
I just
Somebody
got
does
stuff.
smell. I'll be
I
the
just
one
like
to
the
say
smell.
it. I don't
Really?
give a fuck. Who? Because it's driving me nuts too. I think it's the Big A's breath.
Is it?
Maybe because you had a lot of wine last night, right?
And you're a little nervous.
A little
Maybe you
nervous?
got nervous. Maybe Patty? Is it you?
No.
You got nervous mouth?
No, I brushed my teeth before I came.
Is Bill here today?
Yeah, he is.
Bring Bill in.
Uh-oh.
Bill has balls.
Bill's the guinea pig.
I need someone else around here who has balls. Bill!
Look at Bill.
Hey, buddy. Intern Bill, who's absolutely out of his fucking mind.
And he's awesome.
I love the kid.
Hey, how's it going?
You have to do me a favor.
Mm-hmm.
There's a really bad smell in the studio right now. Find out what it is.
Could you find it?
And be totally honest.
Is it,
Is it a,
Is it more...
Well, Bill, what kind of smell are you
Do
smelling?
you think it's
I'm smelling
old lady or ass?
I'm smelling like dirty breath.
Mothballs?
So...
Bill is sniffing Big A.
Walking around sniffing.
Keep going, Bill. Bill's good at this stuff. He's sniffing Stalker Patti.
like a musty smell? Like
Yeah.
Like a musty type, like grandma house type smell?
Yeah.
I think it might be Patty's hair.
Patty's hair?
I washed it 2 times.
Get a sniff on it and see if
really
it's her hair.
Really sniff
It may
it.
have been from last night inside the venue. The people were smoking.
No, this is not smoking. Then
I think Nathaniel said something yesterday about a smell that resembled this, I think. And
resembled this?
Or someone said something about like a smell like a grandma's house, and we were just couldn't figure it out. And I could think that's what he might be smelling.
Old lady musk.
Patty,
or it could be her clothes.
I also used...
I can't hear you.
I sprayed myself with some spicy stuff from Avon.
Spicy stuff from Avon.
Because I ran out of the Sweet Honesty. It's like a...
Sweet Honesty?
Yeah, I ran out of it, so I used something else there.
What does Sweet Honesty smell like?
It smells very much like Timeless, very similar to Timeless. I can't describe smells.
Smells like an old lady's house coat.
Yeah, Timeless. Timeless and Sweet Honesty.
Smells like a Social Security check and mothballs.
Could you guys breathe into Bill's face, please? One quick...
Maybe, Big A, if you could just say, hey, how's it going?
Yeah, no problem.
Right to his face.
Bill's willing to take this.
Hey, how you doing?
All right, the face and
all right, let him get his composure back. The face that Bill just made was
classico.
It was just
Bill.
It's like when you mix baking soda and vinegar, and then that like after, like that burnt off fumes. Like,
really
hot
and
I don't know,
mothbally.
All right, Stalker Patty's turn.
Patty, would you say hi? How are you doing?
Hi.
No, turn your head.
Turn your head to Bill.
Hi, how are you doing?
Not.
She's
not
all right.
as bad.
All right.
Like the musty old person smells coming either from her hair or clothes.
Smell her clothes. The back of her top.
I'm wearing that top for the first time. I just
Like the back
got
of her
it.
head area.
The back
It's
of
not
her
even
head.
the whole hair. It's the back of the hair.
It must be
area.
her pillow and stuff. Is probably.
No.
Did you shower this morning? Or last night?
Last night, and I washed my hair again.
When?
Last night, so it could be that. I went to bed wet because it was too late to blow dry it. That could be it.
Yeah,
looks like a retired mermaid.
Well, I went to bed so late, how could I have time to blow dry it? So I towel dried it and just went to bed with it wet.
There you go, Bill.
Towel
See,
under
it's
my
easy.
head.
Tired.
It's easy to do.
Yeah, I mean, I'll make fun of your physical appearance. You start getting into the smells. I think that just gets too.
All right, Bill, thank you.
No problem.
All right,
Yeah,
there
Bill,
he goes.
great job, man.
We need a name for Bill. He's absolutely out of his mind.
The sniffer.
But we love him.
Yeah, that's a...
Yeah, shut up. All right, so now you're down at the San Gennaro Feast, making your way to Paisanos of Mulberry Street.
Was it crowded down there?
Oh, my
big
God.
San Gennaro crowd?
Packed.
Where it's very hard to even walk down the street?
Yep.
Yeah.
And you guys stopped at a Ferris wheel?
Yeah, first we did lots
Ooh.
of... not lots.
What,
we did
Toys R Us in Times Square?
Yeah, we did a couple games of chance. For
Oh,
Big
how'd that
A.
work out?
Pretty good. Big A,
Did
just
you win?
gotta haul in.
Win something for Patty?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Oh, you did? And what game were you playing?
Pop the balloons.
Pop the balloons with the darts.
Yes.
And what did you win?
A seal. And what else?
A little tiny animal. I kept the seal for myself and gave the little tiny one to my cat to play with.
All good gifts should be given
Big
to
thing
the
is
cat.
choking on the eyeball right now.
We can only dream. All right, we have audio of Big A before he went on the Ferris wheel. I heard something happened here. Should I not say anything yet?
Probably not. This is the before.
All right, here's the before they got on the Ferris wheel.
Do you think the Ferris wheel is going to be romantic?
It's going to be fun.
Big A, what do you think about the Ferris wheel?
I think it could be romantic.
Just the two of you up in the sky, hanging out. What do you think, Patty?
Seemed kind of nice, looking down at the world below.
Ugh. She's like a bad movie. Everything that comes out of her mouth. It's like a bad old movie.
Patty's a romantic.
Stop it.
She is at heart, but she just has this this sex is dirty thing.
Now, the Ferris wheel has always been one of those things that, the couple goes up, and then you pay off the guy down below. Hey, stop the car when we get up top, and wait a little while. And that's the perfect opportunity to,
pull your
maybe
dick out.
pull your cock out and say, we're not getting down until you suck this.
Oh, what? Oh, like I'm the only one?
You're a romantic, too.
Slip the operator $20. Make sure we get stuck at the top.
Make sure we get stuck at the top. She's going to suck my cock.
There's,
horrid.
You don't want to go to 6?
Congratulations.
No, just because that's the post Ferris wheel.
6 is?
7 is.
Oh, okay. We'll go to 7. Okay. We don't know what happened on the first wheel yet. Pictures are up on FoundryMusic.com.
Maybe he steals
and
the kiss.
Opie and Anthony.com from the big date. But here's what happened on the first wheel. Now they're at Paisano sitting down.
Yeah.
And they're discussing their little Ferris wheel.
The Ferris wheel ride.
So you guys just came off the Ferris wheel. How did that go?
All right, I was a little nervous. But, I don't think I've ever been on Ferris wheel. I was a little nervous.
What happened when you first got on there?
It was rocking a little bit, and a little uncomfortable with the rocking. I was a little nervous, but the height also.
So did you and Patty get to go together?
Nah, I was too big, and it wouldn't balance both of us.
So you guys got to go on the Ferris wheel, but in separate cars.
Now, we were waving to each other.
Were you all at all embarrassed, Big A, when they wouldn't let you ride with Patty?
Yeah, a little bit. I would have rather rode with Patty.
But you got to wave to her.
This is the saddest story.
Absolutely.
I kept looking back, waving, ever.
That is the saddest thing I've ever heard.
You could not ride in the same car.
You really couldn't fit in the same car? Those seats seem pretty big, no?
We could fit in, but they told me we couldn't ride together.
And you know what the lack of safety concern these carny fucking ride assholes have? Like, they don't care. The machine's ready to fall apart at any given moment anyway. Yet it was so bad, they finally said, no, you can't go together.
That's the smell right there that I'm smelling.
You just got it?
Yeah, it's weird.
What does it smell like, Bill?
It was right after Big A was talking, maybe. Big
yeah,
A.
it's that thing, when old people have begun dying but they're still alive, like their skin is starting to decompose. I think that's what it is.
Big A, how's your oral hygiene in the morning? You brush?
Did you bite an old woman's arm before you came here?
You brush good?
Yes, I do.
What type of toothpaste do you use?
Crest.
You use Crest.
You didn't, bury a dead body before you came in here today, did you?
No, I did not.
What did you eat so far today?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I think it's stale breath from drinking the night before, that's all.
Yeah, if you didn't eat anything. It's usually good to eat.
We all have that.
Eat
We all
yeah,
get that.
Yeah. Something positive.
But they couldn't fit on the same Ferris wheel, so the pictures of Big A on the Ferris wheel by himself, they're up on opieandanthony.com. It's pretty funny.
Oh, there he goes. I'm looking at a picture of him when they
waving.
started up. He's waving down.
All right.
That's great.
So we have more audio. Now they're at Paisanos. They're at their table. Fucking Bill.
Oh, man, it's just the creepiest, saddest.
Oh,
this
I
is
know.
just horrific.
This was their big date. Stalker Patti, you had fun on the Ferris wheel?
Yeah.
Looking down at the world?
Yeah, the thing is I fear heights, so every time I got to the top I had to shut my eyes because I didn't want to look how high
You should get a little
was.
Oprah there. I had to shut
my eyes, girl.
Oh, damn.
Let me tell you, girlfriend.
All right. But it was a fun little ride.
Yeah.
And he won you some stuff with the balloon thing.
Yeah.
You must be good at darts, Big A. That's not an easy game to win, right?
Yeah, you shoot darts?
I used to shoot darts, yeah.
Yeah.
Now he just shoots people.
I know.
All right, so now they're at Paisanos. They're at their table, so let's get into some of this audio so we can move the fuck on.
You're at Paisanos. What do you think of the setting?
I think it's very romantic, actually.
Patty, what do you think?
Very nice. Very nice.
By all means, don't elaborate. So, are you going to take over the dinner? Are you going to order for the little lady and all that stuff?
Of course, yeah. Yeah, I will.
Do you like that? Do you want to be a take charge kind of guy?
Oh, well, I could tell him what I want. He can order it.
Ugh.
She will have the linguine and white clam sauce.
All you got to do is Big A, though.
2 Cokes, no ice. She will have the... Hey, Rat, no matter where you are, make it seem like that's the place to be. Isn't this great? It's great. I'm happy for you, kids.
Yeah,
I really am.
Nathaniel's showing his comedy chops there. That's why you're going to kick Harry's ass, by the way.
That whole sarcastic...
I love the sarcastic humor he has. Absolutely love it. So at this point, was there any romance? Was there any hand-holding?
Sparks, they call that. Anything you clicking you two, anything? Did you feel anything different than...
Did you try to grab her thigh under the table, anything like that?
Playing footsie?
No.
Were you thinking about it, though, Big A? Come on.
Thinking about making a move?
I was trying to hug her, but she's always pulling away.
Nah.
Why are you pulling away, Patty? It's a hug.
I know, but...
It's a hug.
Well, I don't want to say it.
I got more action.
Say it. What was the problem?
There's a slight breath problem, so I kind of like I don't want to say anything. I'm very tactful. I just couldn't.
Okay. All right, people. Yeah. We'll see you Monday morning at 7 a.m. live here. It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
Why would you discreetly tell him last night when you could tell him now in front of a national radio audience? You are tactful.
I don't know. I don't say anything. I keep my mouth shut.
So, and he should too, apparently. So what the problem was with the hugging?
That was the only thing, was breath.
You would have hugged him more if his breath was better.
Yeah.
Big A, has anyone ever told you? Now, obviously, it's something you don't want to hear or anything, but has anyone ever told you that maybe you have a problem?
Yes, and I use the Listerine.
When was the last time you went to a dentist?
It's all about the dental floss, by the way.
When did you go to dentist?
There's rotting food in between the teeth that causes the bad breath. But
when was the last time?
Brush the tongue.
Brush the tongue.
Yeah, that too.
You scrape the tongue
with one of those things you're supposed to scrub your back with.
When was the last time you were at a dentist? Anthony wants to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A couple of years.
Couple of years or a few years? Couple is 2.
If you're saying 2, that means it's probably 3 or 4, right?
I'm thinking 6 years since you've been to a dentist.
Yeah, let's be honest here today.
Show's about honesty today.
Last century?
Was it still the 1900s?
Patty's wearing sweet honesty, so let's be honest.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
Anything? 6 years? Was it 1900s or 2000s?
Who was president?
Oh, good. Yeah. That leaves you a big window.
It wasn't 2 years, was it?
No.
Yeah.
It was a while.
How long ago? You don't remember?
Yeah.
Which Bush was in office? No.
Which?
Alexander Haig.
Well, we're going to have to do something about that. Because, you're a nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
His appearance last night was great. They had the shirt and the tie and everything like that.
Yeah, I thought the way he dressed up, I thought that was great.
Yeah.
Right.
He did the hair up and everything. He was all showered, all nice. But then, see what happens. And, Big A, don't feel bad, because if you watch TV and you see all the products that are available and all the people on the toothpaste commercials always talking about it, it's a widespread problem. So, it's nothing to be embarrassed about. The worst thing is doing nothing about it at all. So what we got to do is maybe haul your ass upstairs to the dentist and have him maybe poke around a little bit in there and see if you got some issues. Maybe you got some what they call some of that decay. It's like when your teeth start rotting. You got any toothaches? Do you get toothaches?
No.
No, huh? No.
All right, let me go to Chris in Wisconsin. He has a quick comment. Go ahead, Chris.
Oh, Jesus, guys. Make it stop. It's worse than the poker chip. This is so fucking uncomfortable.
We understand it's uncomfortable. It's almost like an intervention, though. Interventions are not comfortable things.
Yes.
Something had to be said. It's better something is said now, and we take care of it, than it just keeps going. Right? You got to agree.
That's right.
Right? Patty, what do you think? Sure. Shut up.
So he was trying to hug you, Patty, and you didn't want it because of the breath?
You know what it was like?
Shied away.
It was like watching a Pepe Le Pew cartoon. He's there trying to paw at the cat, and she's constantly trying to get away because that green cloud comes over. Please give me a kiss. Mi amor.
All right. So where was he trying to hug you?
Around the vagina. No, where in the fair? Where were you? On the street?
Yeah.
I think we were on the street walking a couple times and stuff.
And he tried to hug you, and you backed off?
Yeah, I get a little bit intimidated by that.
Is it true he took Master Poe's advice, though, and bought the flower, but it wilted when he said, here?
He didn't. I didn't get a flower.
No?
No.
Oh.
No, that didn't happen.
Come on, Bill. This is fun.
No,
You can
Bill's
do it.
horrified.
You can do it, Bill.
I was talking last night. I was talking with my girlfriend last night, and I was saying, Bill is so much different than what this show is about.
Yeah.
Like, he fits in perfectly, and I don't know why, because his whole thing, he's like such a nice guy.
Yeah.
And we are such scumbags, such despicable pieces of shit.
We get off on this stuff.
And Bill is like, no, I can't. But he fits perfectly.
No,
and he
to a
caves
point.
to peer
That
pressure.
Whoever just called in, is just like, yeah, stop the bleeding already. Just fucking.
See, no, but that's what the
man's
show's about.
brow is furrowing.
We
He's gonna
bleed
kill
them
a
out
small animal.
until there's no blood.
Yeah, no, we keep going. How bad is his breath, Stalker Patti?
See, even I don't think there's a reason to go there.
Well, we just want to know.
If you don't go to a dentist in quite
But what does
some
it smell
time.
like? Like, how, you
I
know?
don't know. I can't describe it. And I can't. I'm not good at describing smells.
Like
you
hot,
know.
hot garbage?
Sizzling and hot garbage.
No, just like a.
Ah, puta! Thank you, Otto and George.
Just like a very subtle thing, you know. I guess.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, now the
Sense-
gloves are coming off now. Big A. Well, was there something about Patty that you didn't like?
Maybe annoyed you a little bit?
You got to fight back, Big A. She said you had really
No.
bad breath.
I didn't say that.
She winced every time I touched her. No, you weren't wincing?
No?
No.
All right, why don't we get to some more of this audio then?
There was some hand-holding, though, as they walked down
Well,
the
there
street.
was.
Yeah.
All right.
Very good.
Here's
maybe
There we
something
go.
going on.
I'm trying to salvage something.
Some ray of life.
Here's
You guys are playing with fire. You realize this man could squeeze any one of us to death.
I
if he
do
wanted to.
understand
know
that.
that.
You all right, Big A? You
You're
feel
all
a
right.
little bit...
Yes.
Yeah?
You all right?
Yeah.
You hanging in there? I know, it's
He's
a tough
just
spot
feeling
you're
a
in.
little badly, I think.
Are you?
Because of this. Yeah.
Why?
Because you don't like hearing this stuff.
Why?
But in the end, you got to realize something, Big A. In the end, this is a good thing for you. We're going to take care of a problem. I say we funnel some of that money away from the Katrina victims.
He's got his game face on right now. I don't know if you've noticed.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
And maybe get you a little dental help there. Because that's all you need. You go up to a dentist. Well, do you ever see those makeover shows? So amazing what they do. And they'll fix your mouth up. And no more breath problems. And then Patty will be right in your arms.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, here
One
we
of
go.
those hoses from the car wash as a water pick.
Here's the lovely couple having some small talk at Paisanos.
Double brush.
Down there in Little Italy.
All right.
What time do you get off?
I'm getting off at 5 tomorrow, and then I have bowling. I have to go to my league.
What's your average?
140. Well, now it really went down because of this last week of bowling, but, you know, I didn't bowl all summer, so I did 3 very low games because I'm just getting started.
You like bowling?
It's a lull.
I do. I
You
like
like
it very
bowling?
much. I've been on leagues for years, and it's fun.
And I haven't bowled it in a long, long time.
You probably would do well at bowling.
Shouldn't actually bowl. She's
No.
a pin.
What was your average?
Maybe 170.
Didn't Sean Penn
180.
make this
That
movie?
was as a kid. I haven't bowled in like years. You know, I haven't bowled in a long, long time. Maybe sometime we could go bowling.
That would be fun. I would enjoy that.
Oh, this is a second date
very
already.
nice.
I see Nathaniel's going to be busy another night at the bowling alley.
So you guys going to go bowling, you think, Patty?
I think it would be fun to go bowling. I always practice alone, so it'd be good to practice with somebody else.
Bowling would be good,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
If things get a little rough for you, you could just put your nose over that thing that blows air onto your hand. If things get a little rough, I mean.
All right, more small talk. We're going to try to move forward here now.
What else other than bowling do you like?
Besides bowling, I like doing puzzles and things from the paper, like all the crossword puzzles, the math puzzles in the Post, the number squares, number grids in the Post in that section there.
I didn't know any. I thought people just, I don't know, passed
She
by
does
that
shit
section.
like that you did on a rainy day when there was no television.
And that's her greatest night
I
out.
like to play jacks. Pick up sticks. You know, when she probably runs around out in front of her apartment with that fucking wheel with the stick.
You're knocking a wheel down the street with this.
All right, Nathaniel, what's this? Analysis of a Beautiful Mind?
Yeah, they.
Okay, I think you're doing a hell of a job, by the way.
Yeah.
Small talk. Seriously.
Yeah, you know, she likes bowling.
I've had worse dates, believe me.
You get her to elaborate on the bowling a little.
Sure.
I like the fact that I guess it's E-Rock. Are you popping those pictures up on this thing? Whenever they change subjects here with the sound clips, he'll pop up a picture that's relevant. So during that dialogue, we here have a picture of them at Paisanos sitting there eating. It's almost like watching a documentary. You know, with the still pictures, like the Civil War documentary, where they didn't have movie pictures, so it's just stills.
Documentary on the making of a horror film.
What did you guys have to eat down there?
What'd you have, Big A?
At the Asso Buco.
What's that?
It's Italian for hot garbage. No, it's is that a fish dish?
No, it's a veal shank.
Oh, veal! Oh, the veal shank.
That's really good.
Yes,
the man knows how to order.
Yes.
Well, there's
There
a
you
photo
go.
of him shoving a huge forkful in his mouth. That's a good one.
And Patty, what did you eat?
Shrimp scampi. I love seafood.
No matter what she says, after she says it, I want her killed. I can't take her voice. Shrimp scampi. All right. Oh, look at that shot. You can't tell if the food's going in or out.
Look at the evil look on his eye.
You are doing a number on that.
All right, we're going to play this analysis of A Beautiful Mind.
Yeah. You ever seen the movie Beautiful Mind?
Yes, I have. I felt bad for that guy. And in the end, he's honored by the university. But he still sees those people.
Dean Martin.
Yeah, do you know in the background?
Yeah, but he chooses to ignore him.
Yeah, I know. What was really sad was when he thought he was giving the secret thing, like mailing in the secret codes and stuff, and it wasn't really any code at all. It was just a piece of, just an envelope going nowhere.
No, it wasn't. Wow.
Wow.
Guys talking over the movies. That's good, though, on a date. A lot of dates.
But out of all the movies to discuss, they're discussing A Beautiful Mind?
What? I think that's a very interesting movie.
I can
I
think
like
of
that one.
many other movies they should be discussing.
I like that movie. That was a good one.
They should be
Pay no,
discussing
never mind.
Bambi. Nothing. All right, they have a discussion on dancing, Nathaniel?
Yeah, they're talking about going to the 2U concert, etc.
We're going out, bunch of 2U. It's the red line, right?
Yeah.
That should be a lot of fun down here.
Yeah.
Hopefully it should be a more lively crowd. Some of their crowds are not so lively, but it should be a lot of fun. And promise me do a little dancing.
A little dancing.
Come on. Come on, Patty.
There you go.
We'll
Close
do
the
a little
deal.
bit
Yeah.
of cha-cha-cha.
Cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha. How fucking old are you?
I'm sorry.
23 skidoo.
Should I put it another way?
She's doing that thing where you put your hands on your kneecaps and cross them as you put your knees together.
If he showed up in a raccoon coat, he would have got laid.
Scoodly-wah.
Wow.
Cha-cha. This is YouTube music. This is not cha-cha music. This is YouTube music.
See, even Big A knows.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean.
Well, hop and bop.
Hop
and
and
she moved
bop.
it up to the 50s.
She moved it up.
Everybody do the varsity drag. Everybody do the varsity drag.
Horrid.
How the fuck do you know that?
It was on a cartoon with the talking frog.
Oh, yeah.
Forget Ferris.
Oh, that really isn't Professor.
Here comes Professor Anthony.
It is. You know a little bit about everything.
Oh, thank you. It's just a wasted childhood in front of a lot of Warner Brothers cartoons.
All right, Big A looking for a Lady and the Tramp moment. Nathaniel, want to explain this before we play the audio?
Well, we were toying with the idea of getting that nice photo where they...
Look at Patty's face!
Where there's a noodle, and we don't know what's happening in the middle of the plate, but as they eat it, it gets closer and closer, and they're sharing the same noodle, and maybe they touch mouths.
Right? We all remember the scene.
That's just wonderful. That's
Isn't that wonderful?
And Big A would nose over a meatball, and it would be romantic.
Yeah. Remember in the movie, the dog takes his nose and pushes the meatball over to the girl dog, and she's all happy.
In this case, Patty would nose over some mouthwash.
No. So the spaghetti. So how did that work out?
Why would you do that, Patty?
She explains.
She explains on the tape?
Yeah.
On the tape. Listen to me. I'm pulled back another century. On the tape.
Big A brings it up, and she reacts.
All right.
What are you proposing, Big A?
I wanted to do like Lady and the Tramp, but I can't do that. Nah.
No, why not?
Because I'm not like that with food.
I think it'll be a very cute picture.
Yeah.
No. I don't really want to do that.
You don't have to kiss Patty. You could just
no.
keep the same string.
No. I can't. I'm sorry.
You don't have to get all the way.
No.
We'll put a Krusty the Clown mask on you.
No, I don't want to eat out of somebody's mouth. I can't do that.
You're not eating out of a mouth, Patty.
That's what they were doing in the film.
Oh, Patty, I would have my half, you have your half.
No, that's cute. I can't do that. No. I'm sorry.
But Big A's got to get some props for trying to close the deal.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
You're aggressive. I like that. But now, Patty, didn't you understand that they didn't want you to do exactly like the movie if you didn't want to and go right up to the end? It would amount to one piece of spaghetti, one end in your mouth, one end in his mouth, and then you could
yucky.
Then you could spit it out. But it's not touching. You stupid fuck! Are you listening to me?
I am.
It's like taking a string, putting one end in your mouth, one end in someone else's mouth. How is that affecting you?
It skeeves me. I'm sorry.
How does it? But you're not even eating it.
It's the same piece of food. Ew. No, I want.
It doesn't have electricity in it, though.
It's not gonna,
Ew. Germs. No, I'm a germaphobe.
But there's no germs crawling. They're not like an army marching across the fucking bridge over the River Kwai into your mouth. What the fuck? It's just, and then you spit it out for the picture.
No.
Oh my God!
I'm like, I
hold
can't.
me back. Hold me back. I want to kill her.
I'm sorry, I can't deal with that. I'm sorry. I get very sensitive with the ski factor,
germs,
like germs, stuff like that. I'm like very
All right, Tom.
What about kissing? Do you kiss people on the mouth?
You're not dealing with food that you're eating, I'm the type that sanitizes machines, and stuff.
You sanitize machines?
Just walking around, you do that?
What do you...
No, when I used to sell coffee at the place, I would flush it with hot water 5 times every morning to get rid of the taste of the coffee from the day before so that it was coming out fresh coffee. You know, that's how
where
I
you want to go for the
am.
coffee.
No shit.
For the fucking lunatics.
Let me go to Tom in New Hampshire. Go ahead, Tom.
Yeah.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Hey, Tom.
Good morning, you red-headed bastard, you.
Oh. Hey.
How are you?
They're warming up to you.
Yeah. Hey, this morning I was flicking the TV around eating breakfast. I came across Of Mice and Men with John Malkovich and Gary Sinise.
Yeah.
Right at the scene when they were in the barn and John Malkovich was touching the girl and she didn't want him to, and she started to scream. He jumped up, grabbed her, and broke her neck by accident. And I was thinking that's probably the way this date was going to end, but I see she made it home alive.
So, well, okay. Thank you, Tom.
Sorry.
Sometimes I get so excited because, like, it says on the screen, Tom, they should have discussed Mice and Men.
Of Mice and Men,
Of Mice
course.
and Men. I'm thinking, wow, what a great phone call to go to. It'll be quick, fast, nice. And then he just goes all over the road and finally gets to the point, and it's...
How about that hurricane?
Right. Wait, what the fuck? Help us out. All right, we only have 2 clips left.
I like this.
Patty didn't want to do the Lady and the Tramp thing with the spaghetti. It's too bad. You would have enjoyed that, right, Big A?
Of course.
Of course.
The meal is very good. Company's even better. Good food and great company.
How's the company for you, Patty?
Very good.
What have you guys been talking about?
This and that. Little things, you know. What were we talking about? It must be the wine.
How much wine have you had here?
Oh, 3/4 of a glass.
Wow. 3/4.
None, I was just staring at it.
3/4.
The aroma.
3/4. Oh, wow. You're a lush.
Which to me is a lot. Yeah.
Are you starting to feel tipsy?
No, starting to feel like I could use some nice cappuccino.
Oh.
Bring me back down to earth.
How about you Big A? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling all right. Not bad. I had about 2 glasses of wine, but I feel all right.
Wow, this is just so exciting.
It's not Big A's fault, though. He's been trying to make it happen. He's saying
I
positive.
give a lot of props to Big A today.
Yeah.
He's working it. You could tell he's had a little bit of wine, so he's loosened up a little. He's willing to take some risks,
Yeah, good
some
food,
chances.
company's even better.
Right.
Good line.
Right. And then Patty's sitting there.
Trying to build his self-esteem back up from the ashes.
3/4 of a glass of wine in her.
All right.
And she needs something to bring her back to earth. Good luck.
Jesus.
A cappuccino.
I had a Red Bull.
I'd love to see her on a Red Bull.
A Red Bull and vodka. It's wonderful.
It doesn't have any effect on me. I drank a can of Red Bull. It doesn't make me hyper.
No?
No.
Can't believe that.
All right, here's the date wrap-up.
The wrap-up.
And everyone is wondering, will there be a second date?
Well.
Nathaniel, man, we don't pay you enough. I just realized that.
Yeah, spread the word.
Spread the word. How awful was this to you?
It was... I just hope I can log the hours, let's put it that way. All right, Patty, so you're finished with your evening. How'd it go? How'd the date go?
It was a lovely evening, and I enjoyed it. No, it was very nice. It was very nice. The meal was wonderful. The company was wonderful. We had a very good time.
Okay.
Actually, same as Patty. The meal was great. And hanging out with Patty was very nice. We got to know each other a little better, and we, found out information about each other, and I think it went very well.
What's the most interesting thing you found out about Patty?
That she's afraid of heights.
I am.
And what did you find out about Big A?
He has fun on the Ferris wheel. He won me a nice stuffed animal. I didn't have a seal, so now I do.
So, as it is right now, will there be a second date, Patty?
Sure, we could, have fun together. Yeah, I enjoy his company.
Big A?
Yes, definitely a second date. We're talking about either. We were thinking about either the comedy cellar, bowling, or doing something together.
All right, wow.
I like after a 2-hour-long date dinner, Patty has learned that Big A likes the Ferris wheel.
My mind went blank.
Yeah, that happens, doesn't it?
We could relate to that.
And but you'll go bowling or something, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I like the ball.
So these guys walked past me after their dinner at Paisano's.
Yeah, we were.
You were holding hands. What?
Oh.
Was that fake or was that real?
What happened?
She was too drunk.
Oh, nice.
No, we were just on our way to go down to the village, to the Red Lion from there, and
shook his cock?
No.
But you were holding hands?
Yeah, I guess I don't know. I guess maybe I don't know. Were you told? I don't know. Maybe to just.
Did you grab her hand there, Stalker Patti? Big A?
Yes, I did.
And she had no problem holding on to your hand. That's kind of cool, right? And then you went and saw 2U, Anthony's brother's band that does a great job with the U2 thing.
Where were you tonight? The Kit Kat Club?
And I guess we got it, I don't know. What happened at the end of the night, I guess? U2's over.
Yeah.
Then what?
What happens? How does this completely end? How do you part ways? Where is it? What happens?
He called his friend that he works for at the cab, and they came and got us and made sure I was safely to my door.
So you got to your apartment building.
Yeah.
And did Big A get out of the car to escort you to the door?
They wanted to, but I told them it's not necessary. The door's right there, and the doorman's right inside. I'm fine, so I went up by myself.
Boy. Now, Patty.
Yeah.
You know what that means. You know what the signal you threw out there.
No.
We know exactly why you didn't want to have him walk you to the door. Because that's a because that means you didn't want to kiss. As Big Kev nods off in the corner. Bill's just looking on. Look, he points at him like, look at him.
That wasn't on my mind. I was just, the doorman's right there. There's no need to escort me up the steps.
Don't you understand?
Wait.
You don't understand. It's not that there's no need. There's probably never a need for the guy to walk the girl to the door. Yeah, it's part of the dating ritual. It's how it ends.
The bitch could certainly walk herself.
Right. But there's the walk to the door. Then because that's the private moment that you get to say, I had a great evening. Maybe we can do this again.
Right.
Have a good night. And then the kiss comes. And
Big A, were you pissed?
Were you a little pissed?
You dined her.
Right.
A little bit.
A little bit. See,
there
a little disappointed because the whole date,
be, right? You win her a fucking seal, right?
Right.
Yep.
We're not asking
Throw
for
a couple
the balloon
drinks
knot.
down her throat.
Yeah.
Can't even walk him to the door. Jesus.
Sorry, I didn't know that was part of things.
You want the ending of the date because that's on his mind the whole time.
Right. You get
the
little kiss in, and then Stalker Patti, you go, hey, would you like to come in for a nightcap?
You want to come up for a cup of coffee?
And then you sit him down.
I made some beer in the bathtub. This prohibition is cruel.
Then he sits down on the couch. You get you go into another room and get into something more comfortable.
I got some corn squeezins.
Maybe some.
You want to come up for a shot?
Maybe some old-fashioned lingerie.
Why don't you sit out here while I put on something a little more comfortable? And then you come out in your other pair of shorts that look just like those pair of shorts. That's all you own.
As they head over to a speakeasy.
I know the password.
And then next thing you know, you're bumping uglies.
Right. That's how it works.
Well, it's only the first date.
Well.
You know.
All right, so there was no goodbye kiss.
Not even a good... He tried. Did you say that you were going to get out? Did you attempt to get out? What happened?
I asked her, are you sure? And she says, yes, I am.
Oh, I thought they were just concerned for my safety.
No, how about
you
she gets out? Why did you ask? Why not just get out of the car with her? As she gets out, you follow her and go to a door.
Tackle her into some shrubs.
There are no shrubs in my building.
Oh.
You didn't. You shouldn't ask. You don't ask.
Mm-hmm. Well, in Big A's defense, he had been getting negative signs all evening.
I don't doubt it.
Might have been a little
And he
timid.
kept the tone real positive.
Yeah, you did.
Yes.
You did.
He did everything he
Yeah.
could, but there was no romance at the end of the night, huh? All right. Wow. Stalker Patti, would you go out with Big A?
Yes, as a
Not go-
friend.
As a friend.
So at
Yeah,
this
do
moment,
fun things together.
all right, Stalker Patti, turn to Big A and tell him you just want to be friends.
You know, just want to be, friends. I like your company. I like people. I'm always doing things alone. I like to do things with other people. It's more fun that way.
So there'll never be a kiss at the door.
I don't know. Never say never. You don't know. I don't know what the future is.
No, but you just want to be friends.
You got to
Right
cut her out,
now,
man.
this
You gotta cut her out.
moment.
Don't take her calls.
She's just going to use you, man.
Yeah.
No.
Dinners and
Big
No,
A, what do you have to say
not
to that?
like that.
What do you have to say to the fact that you spent all that time? What do you say something to Stalker Patti? Turn to her and respond to that.
Don't be afraid, man. Let the anger
let's
go.
go.
Man. Get the anger out.
You're allowed.
You're allowed, man. This
Fucking pissed, man.
Yeah.
I'm pissed for you.
Yeah, come on. Strangle her. Do us all a favor. Jesus.
I can't do that. No.
All right. Of course not.
Just, let her know.
Let her know. Right now.
Yeah.
About it, how you feel about the friendship thing.
You're talking for a lot of guys out there right now.
That's true.
We've all gotten a friend speech.
Yep.
Why can't we be more than friends?
It's still too early. I got to get to know you better. I'm not. I'm not that fast. With me, everything has to happen slowly. First you go through the friend stage, and then, if anything's going to happen, there's little offshoots from there. That's how it happens. I think it just progresses naturally.
Sweet.
Go ahead, Big A. Come on, Big A.
Do it.
Do it.
Let it go. Tap into the Tell her how you feel.
Come on.
Come to the dark side.
That's right.
Be honest.
Go ahead, Big A. This is your moment. Don't let us guys down. There's a lot of us counting on you right now. They're out there.
Fuck you, bitch.
Yeah!
Big A, throwing down the gauntlet.
Sorry.
There you go. You leave with your fucking manhood intact. Good man. There you go. Big A.
Yeah.
Big A,
you turned a major corner. I'm proud of you.
Holy
There you go.
shit.
Oh, there we go.
Nice.
That's right. That's how you do
Sorry.
That is fantastic.
All right, play the walking away music, Anthony. So
Sorry.
That's it, man. It's over.
Feel
One
good,
and
don't
done.
you, Big A, huh? Got a little jolt when you said it?
Yeah,
that was good.
We'll set you up with a whore.
We
Don't worry.
just saved a random stranger from getting strangled.
Right. All right. Stalker Patti, any final words about this whole thing?
I'm sorry. I'm just
Yes,
not
you
that
are.
fast of a person.
Fast.
I have to go slow.
Slow.
I
You
guess-
let him walk you
to the door.
The fucking
Well, I
hurricane
didn't
moves
know
faster
that's
than
what
you.
you were supposed to do. I thought it was only a safety factor, and I was perfectly safe.
Oh, stop it. If
They
you
were
knew anything
watching
about
me,
dating,
you know.
you know, it's because you don't know anything about dating.
Big A.
You know, they were watching me as I went up there to make sure I was okay, and I was appreciated.
Just when people this wasn't going anywhere.
Sorry.
All right, well that's that. That's you should have. I don't
Big
know.
A, you made my day.
That's
Yep.
right. All right, Patty, leave.
Both of you.
And
No.
Big A, final words here. Any final words?
Don't fuck it up, man. Just walk on that.
Yeah, you don't need it. You don't need to say anything. You said it all, Big
You
A.
need
That's
no
it.
follow-up.
Credits are rolling.
You don't need to say shit. Walk out of the studio
That's
with
right.
their head held high. That's so we don't have to smell your breath.
Oh, God. Stop it. Look at those shorts. Wow.
There they go. There's potential, but it's over, Johnny. It's over.
Wow. Oh.
I want to thank Paisanos of Mulberry Street for helping us out with this fine little thing.
Absolutely.
I went down there last night, absolutely had a great time and some great food. Once again, I want to thank Joey and the gang down there for treating me real well. And the Lysol has come out to spray down the seats. It's Paisano of Mulberry Street in the heart of Little Italy. They got the San Gennaro feast going on through the weekend.
Yes.
It's a perfect time to go down there between fall and the festival. So go down there. The portions are huge. They take care of you. Every single pasta on the menu is now under $10. Here's the deal. Paisano, if you go in there, mention XM Radio or Opie and Anthony, you get a free glass of wine from us. And
I
Joey,
just need 3/4 of it.
and Joey likes hearing from people that are out of state that happen to come to New York and stop by the restaurant. So if
Yeah.
you are there because of the show and you're from another state, write a little note so Joey could find out where you guys are coming from, okay?
Right.
It really is a great place. We've been there, God, I don't even know, at least 100 times. Open weekends till 2 a.m. Paisano of Mulberry Street in the heart of Little Italy between Grant and Hester. Call 212-965-1188. That's 965-1188. It's Paisanos of Mulberry Street. That was quite an hour of radio.
Wow. I'm stunned. But Big A pulling it out at the end like that. Fuck you, bitch.
I think he didn't even make those noises. He just said
No,
it.
he just blurted it out.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to hear that. Just friend speech.
Oh, people are screaming on the instant feedback going, way to go, and all that.
All night long.
It just gets frustrating after a
Hanging
while.
out with Patty, thinking maybe at the end of the night something. A kiss.
That was like that hacky moment in all those police academy movies. Don't move, dirtbag!
Right.
And then the crowd around.
Woo! Yeah! He did it! And Big A's thinking, Jesus, it's bad enough that I have to go out with twos, but now I have to go out with a two that's a prude?
That wants to be a friend.
On what planet does that happen?
Just a little more proof there is no God. Of course, we had Katrina. Now we got Hurricane Rita chasing the evacuees away.
Please tell me there's another one coming.
No, Opie.
Oh.
There was a busload of elderly evacuees leaving Houston to get away from the hurricane. The bus has exploded, 20 dead.
They must have done something evil when they were younger.
You're running from the storm. Your bus full of elderly. And you know the elderly, they're praying like crazy about, the hurricane and everything.
Right.
Bus explodes. 20 dead. There you go.
All right, we got to take a break. We got Tara Reid audio. We got some more talk on Hurricane Rita. We got to talk about the pilot that had that amazing landing the other day. Also, more movie trailers. We have an assault on the media from Buffalo. Buffalo might have taken out Boston and Philly as far as the assault on the media contest goes for September. We'll get into that in a few minutes. And other things. Derek, get us out of here. Ow, I just bit my tongue.
Like sands through the hourglass.
We're back with the Opie and Anthony program. Couple quick phone calls. We'll move on to other things. John in New Orleans. John.
Hi, boys. What are you up to?
You have time to call a radio show?
It's not bad. This ain't nothing compared to what happened 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, well, you guys got tropical storm warning or something, right?
Yeah, but that's Nothing. No big deal.
With the weak levies? This is like the expert that they don't want on the news.
Right.
Nah, it's fine. It's not really that bad. Shut up.
Shut up.
The levees.
We need people to think the levees are going to break so they'll watch longer.
Well, they tried that yesterday, so.
Dude, CNN blew it. I'm telling you. I'll say it again. When that JetBlue thing was happening, they had me. Then they had this expert on CNN saying, this is going to be really no big deal when it comes down to it. And I was gone. And then I moved to the next station where Fox was keeping me hooked by saying, oh, no, this thing could cartwheel down the runway. That's what I want to hear when I'm watching this shit. Because I don't give a fuck about those people. I wanted to see a live plane crash. Am I the only one? Am I the only one? Oh, it was exciting with the flames and stuff, but then it was like...
You were hoping the engines would catch on fire?
Something, yes. Yeah. I wanted to see the big blow-up slide at least.
I wanted to see at least the nose wheel collapse, the nose hit the runway, and then a lot of sparks come shooting out. And then everybody's cool. Maybe it turns a little.
Because Fox and MSNBC, they're like, there's a possibility they're going to have to just land on the belly of the plane. I'm like, nice!
Yeah.
And they go to CNN and they're like, no, the back landing gear is totally fine, and he's just going to have to keep the nose up, and this is going to be pretty boring.
They
train for this shit.
It's like driving the car on your rim for a little while.
It's the same way both of them talk about terrorists. Fox News, they're in your backyard. And right. CNN, it's totally overblown.
Nothing. Yeah. During the beginning of the war in Iraq over there, they had Fox and CNN, both places, and their big guy, their go-to guys, were there talking about the same situation, and it was a suspected missile attack on Kuwait.
Right.
And the Fox guy had a helmet on and a gas mask, and the sirens are going off, and he's got this looking around look on his face. Well, we're here, the alarms, as you hear them now, I must get to a shelter. It is, and you're watching going, oh, my God, this guy's going to get blown up, right? I switched to CNN. The guy's there. He's just standing going, the sirens in the background, many of these have just been false alarms, as this one is. We're expecting an all clear. I've already heard that there is no incoming.
Click back to Fox.
The Fox guy is dressed up like he's walked off the set of MASH, and he's all dressed up with... It's so different, the stations, and it's so much fun going back and forth.
Yeah. Fox always has those questions, too. What are those people thinking right now? And there's an expert that knows what they're thinking.
What they're actually thinking. Well, they're sitting there in their seats, very worried about the situation. Oh, that's good. I didn't think they'd be worried until you told me.
Brian Regan has the best bit on, what were you thinking? Because they always ask the stupid question about what were they thinking, and you know what they're thinking.
Evil Knievel bit, right?
The Evil Knievel bit. Maybe we can find that going into break or something.
Jumps over the thing at Caesars.
So, John, you want, because your phone was crapping out, you want to start a Big A Get Laid fund?
Yeah, I'll donate $40 to the Get Big A Laid fund.
Maybe one of our fine listeners will just throw Big A bone.
I think we should start the Big A Molars and Bicuspid fund first before we go to getting them laid. There's a very fine dentist right upstairs.
Yeah.
Perhaps he could go up there and maybe the guy could poke around.
I'm a huge Big A fan now.
I'm a huge Big A fan. The guy is what a set of balls.
Yeah.
After all that shit.
Yep.
He took so much shit. He was hoping for so much. He blows him off.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to use him for more free dinners. Becomes friends.
What a dope. Just to pump the guy's ego up a little bit. Let him walk you to the door. Tell him, I had a good night. Nothing. I'm fine. No, it's safe. You sure? You don't need to walk? No, everything's fine. She's just inept. She's a moron.
I'm full. It was a good evening.
It was very good. Oh, burning old people.
That's great. Thank you, wonderful. CNN. Thank you. That's what I need with my morning coffee. A bus on fire with 45 people burning to death.
You know, they're just like the walkers and the canes down the aisle. It's on fire. It's just, they're not getting off that bus.
But I'll be on.
But you just know. A bus doesn't just go kaboom unless there's a bomb on it. If a bus starts on fire, you probably have a little bit of time to get off.
That's probably one of those oxygen.
All the oxygen tanks that they... Get out of the way. Coming through, huh?
And one of these old guys decided he needed a cigarette. Great. Yeah. We're all fucking using oxygen here. Can you wait?
We're all having a D-Day flashback.
Right. But I still believe in God. I'll be at church on Sunday.
There you go.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be singing and kneeling and waving and whatever else you do.
What is that? A Fox News alert? Some guy saying water gushing into New Orleans' 9th Ward. Another one, New Orleans is flooding again.
That's Fox. That means somebody left the faucet on.
Schwung. Can we go to Fox? This CNN shit is boring me.
Yeah, you got to put Fox on.
Let's go to Jack in Oklahoma City. Jack, what's up?
What's up, Jack? Hey, go.
All right, buddy, your phone sucks. So basically, just a lot of Big A fans checking in, saying "Way to go, Big A." So the JetBlue pilot, front page of the Daily News, Captain Cool.
Captain Cool. Now we had an image of this guy just based on him bringing the plane in. Everyone's safe, cool.
Pilot Scott Burke.
And you look, and he doesn't quite fit the bill. Doesn't quite look like that pilot we had envisioned, does he?
Race Bannon.
Kind of has a Jerry Seinfeld look to him.
A little like Jerry Seinfeld as a chiropractor.
Very neat.
Look at his hat.
Well groomed.
Well, they're all well groomed, which is nice when you see the pilot walking through the airport and they got that like brand new haircut. That's what you want. I want some slob in there.
I love the pilots at the bar, and you just wonder, are they
done for the day?
Right,
or they got the cross-country flight?
Hopefully. Hopefully you're done.
8 hours. You do wonder, though. That's
yeah, they
like feel it.
Fucking make a joke. Where we going again?
The pitcher of beer, they love their pitchers.
One thing I'm very surprised about, he goes on a message board. There's a pilot message board, Airline Pilot Central message board, and they all post. And they had some posts here in the Daily News. Gordon said, "Good luck. You're on approach, and I know this will turn out just fine." I guess this is as they're posting, as it's happening. And Gordon again, right on center line, baby. Well done. As the reporter just said, couldn't be more perfect. SWA captain, nose gear. We don't need no stinking nose gear. Well done, gents.
Freight Dog.
Freight Dog.
Congrats to the crew for the professional handling of this emergency.
Yeah.
I got goosebumps watching it live.
And then why does old Gravy Leg say that co-pilot sucks? He should be replaced.
Don't encourage the pest to go on this website.
But then they have Me Worry,
right,
which is the pilot. It's the guy. He says, "Thanks, gents, for all the positive comments. Crew did a great job."
What, is he sending that on his BlackBerry while he's landing? Or?
Yeah, as he's landing. Dude, this is fucked up, huh? Because everyone loves the message boards now.
You know what I
can't believe it.
You know what I take from this? He knew everyone was watching, and he knew his fellow pilots were watching. The whole industry was watching. This motherfucker made sure he landed exactly on the line.
He did, too. It was that wheel, what was left of it, stopped on the paint. It was on the line.
Stupid me, I'm thinking, as long as he gets it on the
runway.
No, he
maybe
knew.
One of the mains go on the grass a little bit, make it dramatic. He's like, I know
3-4 people die.
Yeah.
Thumbs up. Good move.
Thumbs up. People died, and we don't want to say that, that's a good thing. We would hope that no one would die, but 3 people did die. But the pilot, what a hero this guy is, saving everybody. This guy saved everyone.
Right.
No deaths, center line. People on the plane said it was the smoothest landing they've ever had. They've had rougher landings that were just regular landings.
Right.
What a nerd. Look at this. He got his white socks yanked all the way up to his knees.
Pulled all the way up to his knees.
That's the point I was going to make. You finally you get your moment in the sun. You finally make your 15 minutes of fame. You're going to be all over the papers with this heroic thing you did, right? And the picture they find is of you and your wife on vacation in South Carolina, and you have white socks pulled all the way up to your knees, and you're wearing shorts.
My socks are up to their cruising altitude of 1 inch below the knee. They'll be remaining here until I go to bed, when they will begin their descent down to the ankle and off the foot.
That's what he plays for the Lakers in '82. It's Kurt Rambis. Kurt Rambis landed the plane.
I just love how it turned into a commercial after they landed. Because did you see MSNBC?
Yeah.
The coverage on MSNBC. They evidently had a couple of employees of NBC Universal that were on that flight.
On the plane.
And they had them on the phone, and they were saying, Yes, we were all watching MSNBC on the plane because it had the top coverage of the event. And I was like...
They were plugging their own channel because it's available on JetBlue on the seats. Nothing about Fox or CNN that's also available on that. Everyone was watching MSNBC.
And I was thinking, boy, these have to be some high-level employees if they're flying fucking JetBlue.
Yeah, where's the first class?
There is no first
no first class on JetBlue.
JetBlue rocks, though, man. They throw the food at you and stuff. They have a fun atmosphere.
I'm a little too fancy.
Don't
for
you have to
JetBlue.
buy the food? Don't you have to buy? I think you have
they
to
throw
buy
the
it.
peanuts at you.
They give you snacks.
They do a lot of joking. The pilot even jokes. It's all fun and games.
I saw the
feel a lot
pilot come
safer
out
because
once
of that.
and help somebody put their overhead bag. The pilot there helping stow. I don't want to see that shit. I want him in there going, check, check, check. This system's fine. Everything. Not checking people's baggage.
Yeah.
Southwest is
real
the worst at that. Like, they make so many jokes. It's like, dude, I want a little professionalism.
Right. I want it all professional.
People doing open mics over the They're doing airline jokes. It's like, come on, people, back me up. Why are you going to Vegas? They're making Vegas jokes. It's just...
That's great.
They were giving away, I forgot what even airline this was, but once I think we were going down to the Bahamas, and the pilot, or I guess the first officer, was doing a contest with the crowd, asking people, okay, who's from the furthest place away than our destination? We'll take licenses, and the first person that, or the person that's furthest away will win it was a bottle of wine they were giving away. And the fucking co-pilot is running a game show during the flight. I was a little taken aback by that. I don't want to hear that.
Do you remember when we went to Turks and Caicos the first time?
No, I was hammered.
Well, the whole plane was hammered. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do.
It was like a booze, just the
booze flight.
A booze flight.
Booze cruise at 35,000 feet.
And then they lost control, the stewardesses and whatever. They just couldn't control the passengers anymore. And then there was one guy. Were you on this flight, or maybe it was another time I went down there? A guy stands up and buys the entire plane around.
Wow.
Were you on that flight?
I was the guy.
Nah. Some New York dude is like, all of a sudden, like, he stumbles to the microphone, and the stewardess is like, yeah, no problem, because I think she was drinking, too.
Pre-9/11. Wasn't it great?
Those were the days, weren't they?
This was
the guy took the controls, the pilot went out,
This was a party flight, though. All of a sudden, he's on the freaking mic, and he goes, I have an announcement to make. I want to buy the whole plane a drink. And everyone starts cheering. And then those stewardesses come walking down and taking everyone's orders.
Nowadays, you'd be like,
I got an announcement to make. I want...
If 15 rugby players would be on the guy sitting on him until he died.
Anyway,
what happened? Down with his own belt.
This guy was trying to take over the fucking cockpit.
My buddy flew Hooters Air once. He said that was abysmal.
I will never fly
he said,
Hooters Air.
They do the same thing, like trivia. They got the dopey chicks doing the trivia or whatever.
No.
He said there was just like the entire back of the plane shit-faced screaming to every answer, 69!
Why? 69. And are the stews all walking around in those stupid shorts?
No, they're not allowed to. There's some FAA regulations. So
there's an FAA regulation about the bad Hooters uniforms?
Can't dress like a whore. Section.
The Hooters girls just kind of like walk around and tell jokes. And
probably those bad tights they have that let off toxic smoke if they're on fire. Those awful fucking thick, whatever they are, denim pantyhose they're wearing.
It's time to upgrade the uniform a little bit.
Please.
Let's go to John in Georgia. John?
Hey, what's up, Open At?
Hey, man.
Hey, man, there's a big cover-up on the JetBlue flight. I actually heard that the pilot and the co-pilot had to fish and got a little sick. And actually this passenger, Ted Stryker, I think was his name, had to get up and fly the plane.
Was it Ted Stryker?
Elaine. Yeah, Ted Stryker, man. He landed that plane.
I hear he had a drinking problem, though.
Yeah, he did, man. He kept talking about Macho Grande.
He'll never get over Macho Grande.
All right, punch it out, boys.
I love that movie.
Good luck. We're all counting on you.
I haven't seen that movie in a while. You think it holds up?
Nah.
You don't think?
A couple of lines are funny still, but on the whole, it doesn't really hold up.
Justin in New York, what's up?
What's up? Got a quick American Life story.
Yeah.
The stewardess going over their instructions. She turns around. She says to us, in the event this flight becomes a cruise, your seat can be used as a flotation device. I thought it was pretty funny.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
All right, so anyway, the hero pilot has socks up to his knees.
You like movies about gladiators?
Moving on.
You ever seen a grown man naked?
How great was it to have the Mission Impossible guy in that friggin' character?
Yeah. Well, here in New York, they have begun the fear.
Fear of what?
What
are
if
we
a
afraid of?
hurricane hit New York? Dun, 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 dun.
What if? Hasn't it happened?
I remember growing up on Long Island.
Aren't they like Category 1s by the time they reach the frigid waters up here? They need like 90-degree water.
The last big hurricane that hit New York was in like 38, I believe.
No. Well, the big one that did a lot of destruction. I remember growing up and there was a hurricane.
Yeah, but it's never like the
Hurricane
ones
Gloria?
they get. Gloria was one,
Gloria.
yeah. But what it does is knock down some power lines, some trees come down. You don't see the flooding and devastation. Maybe if you live on Ashroken or somewhere North Shore like that, and it comes in the perfect track. The thing is, the water's too cold,
You need,
so the storms
the
don't.
warm water to fuel the hurricane.
Yeah, and the thing is, if it's moving quickly enough, where the colder water doesn't make it go down a few levels, then it's over so fast that it doesn't have time to do much damage.
Where's this one going to hit?
This one, they don't know still, but it's creeping further and further east, where a lot more New Orleans is involved in it than they thought.
I was hoping it would hit Houston, because I thought it was quite ironic that they bust all the looters to Houston to get them ready, you know? Get them all psyched up.
Like, man, they're taking us right to these towns to loot.
Taking you right to the fucking action, baby.
The looters' buses.
And now all those people going to Dallas now. The hurricane tour continues. It started in New Orleans, went to Houston, and now they're off to Dallas.
Get those lame concert T-shirts with all the fucking cities listed on the back.
Yeah, that you looted.
Right.
It's hilarious.
Looted.
Lootathon.
By the way, Laszlo in studio once again today.
Pat from Unaki's wondering, they talked about that woman on the JetBlue flight that did nothing but cry the entire time.
Yeah.
If there was a line of people waiting to just smack her in the face.
Like the airplane? That's great.
I hate it when you land and people clap. Like, they expected a different outcome. Like, yeah!
Now, on this flight, you could understand people clapping.
Oh, yeah.
They're watching that twisted landing gear on the TV, going, oh, are we going to flip over? What's going to happen?
Am I going to be covered in jet fuel?
Jet fuel just burning as I run 10 feet.
We were sort of talking about this in the office before the show. If you're the pilot and you know you're going to land this perfectly, wouldn't you use it to your advantage, though? You see some hot chick and...
Hurry, suck my cock!
7B or something.
It'll help my concentration.
Start making some deals like,
Take the
hey.
tension away.
It's pretty tense up there,
Pretty
man.
tense. I think I could do this,
Really
but
tense.
I need that blonde in 7B.
Ladies and gentlemen, my hands are shaking a little bit. The captain needs steady hand to bring in this bird with this bad landing gear we're faced with. But I was thinking maybe the girl in 10J, she could come up to the flight deck here and maybe help me out. What are we going to do about this?
I could try to land this with shaky hands, but...
Yeah, right? Yeah, you want to risk it.
Last big hurricane to hit New York was David in 1979. Thank you,
Gloria
Lou
was
T.
in, like,
from Jersey.
80, something like that.
And was Gloria big?
It was big enough.
All right?
Big up my way.
Big, yeah.
Right. It was big.
You must have known exactly where all the emergency exits were, and I would be plotting out who I was going to be knocking out of the way.
Oh, of course. Just run over them. That's all you do to get out of there.
Let's see how the WB-11 in New York is scaring the shit out of us today.
All right.
Simi, thank you so much. It's a question that's being asked more and more these days. If a major hurricane were to strike our area, would we be prepared? Patty Smith-Barrett joins us live from Rockaway Beach, one of the neighborhoods most at risk. Good morning to you, Patty.
Good morning, Sukanya. And if a major hurricane hit New York City, experts say that several low-lying areas in the city would be in very big trouble. That includes the Rockaways here. Now, more than 100,000 people live on this peninsula, and they would all have to evacuate using one of 3 routes, which then could possibly lead to an evacuation scenario that we are now seeing in Texas.
What?
It's being called a...
What a reach. This is such a complete speculation. She's forming this scenario that the odds of happening are just astronomical.
She's pitching a Tom Cruise movie.
Yeah. If the traffic we're seeing in Texas, the flooding we're seeing in New Orleans, this could all happen in the Rockaways.
What if an asteroid were to land in the East River?
And one man.
Yeah.
In a world.
In a world.
It's being called a highway nightmare in Texas. Residents stuck in 45-mile-long backups trying to flee low-lying areas as Hurricane Rita rages towards the coast.
At 8
Some
miles
people
an hour.
decided to just turn around and take the risk and stay put in the danger zones. But what if a major storm hits here at home? It's happened before. In 1938, a deadly hurricane known as the Long Island Express blew through the region, causing significant damage.
Hubba, hubba.
Hurricane Gloria
We've got to
in
leave.
1985 also caused significant harm. Mayor Bloomberg now saying New York is prepared to handle another major event. He says the chaos we've seen with the evacuations in the South would not happen here, revealing a plan that he says can handle 700,000 people, nearly double the number of residents who live in low-lying danger zones like the Rockaways, Lower Manhattan, and Coney Island.
The police department would be knocking on doors. The radio stations would be carrying announcements.
Not ours.
The fire department would be helping. The MTA.
Assuming a lot there, Mayor.
The radio station making announcements. It's Whip 'em Out Wednesday. It's our big announcement.
I think there were times over the past decade that they were counting on us out there, and we fucked up royally.
We'll give you nothing.
Right.
I love that. 1938 is when they're looking back, when New York saw a big one.
The Long Island Express.
The Long Island Express. Have you ever heard of that one? I've never heard of the evacuation. We've got to evacuate. What do you think of this Adolf Hitler? Do you think it could be a problem in the future?
I saw the footage. No one had a problem evacuating. They all moved really fast.
In fast motion, all of them. It moved so much faster back then.
With all the coffee we drink these days, you'd think we could keep up with the 1930s. But I see the footage. He ran around the bases a lot faster, too.
I know. Babe Ruth had some world-class speed.
A fat bastard. Those legs were moving.
Don't you think in this day and age they could figure out how to slow down that footage to make it make sense?
Oh.
But they still show Babe Ruth running like a sprints around the bases after every homer.
The fire department would be helping. The MTA has agreed to provide buses. The schools are all set, ready to take in people that we had to evacuate.
This resident has lived in Rockaway Beach for 55 years and takes the threat of a hurricane seriously.
I had to be in the late 50s, early 60s. I think it was the day after a hurricane. The bay and the ocean met.
How would you handle a major hurricane here?
Well, if I saw it was coming, I would probably evacuate and move, at least go inland a little bit.
There's no story here.
And critics say the city's evacuation plan is riddled with problems. They say, in their opinion, there are not enough evacuation centers. They say it could be difficult for residents to make their way to those sites. And they say some of those shelters might not actually be safe. Now, for more on the city's evacuation plan, you can log on to nyc.gov. And we are live in Queens this morning. I'm Patti Smith-Barrett for the Morning News. John, back to you.
Don't buy this shit, people.
That's got to be the easiest problem for a politician to handle, just some hypothetical horse shit.
Right,
You think he could be prepared for that? Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think we could handle it.
Yeah.
There'd be buses,
shelters, food for everybody.
Throwing out stock shit.
Plenty of water.
I'd love just once for
provisions,
gold doubloons, anything.
Say, you know what, we'd be fucked, dude. But you know, here's the deal. I'm gonna chopper out of here, so you.
Exactly.
I'm leaving.
It's like, dude, have you seen Rush Hour here every day?
Yeah.
Right.
A regular day.
Fucked.
A regular day during rush hour from the city to Long Island.
Looks like an evacuation.
It does. It looks like Texas every day.
How about we not worry about a hurricane that may hit in the next 50 years and take care of the rush hour traffic? That's what we want taken care of.
Great job. Yeah, everything's fine. We're prepared.
They send the young go-getter. All right, do a story about a hurricane hitting New York. Go.
If the Earth left its orbit around the sun, are we prepared? What?
We asked people in Queens how they would handle it.
Well, I would assume it would get cold eventually as we spin off from the sun, so I would get some blankets. Great, good.
Mr. Bloomberg, could you handle that? Yes, there would be coats.
Unbelievable.
There's always these hurricane checklists, but when you go to the convenience stores and the stores, I saw this whole story in Texas, what people are really buying, the top three: cigarettes, liquor, lottery tickets.
Lottery tickets, really?
I couldn't believe it.
I couldn't get minutes on my OnStar phone. You know, the phone in my Escalade? You hit the button, and it's a cell phone. There's a cell phone in there. And then you just hit a button on the rearview mirror, and you go, call home. And it dials home. And then when you run out, it goes, you are out of minutes. And then they connect you, and you got to buy minutes. I bought some more minutes, and the guy, the recording says, could not upload minutes. So I get a guy on the phone, and he tells me they can't upload it right now because of the hurricane. It's like, what does that have to do with this? He goes, apparently a lot of people are ordering minutes because of the hurricane. So it's cigarettes, liquor, and minutes on your OnStar phone. No story there
about
either.
nothing. Can you believe this? How bad do you think it's going to be? It's just killing your whole plan in one evening.
I think everybody just wants to blame the hurricane for everything that happens. It's an easy blame is what it is. You have technical problems? It's a fucking hurricane down there in Texas.
24 dead.
I got no responsibility.
24 dead in bus fire near Dallas. All right. Anthony, I'm getting reports. We got Martini Steve, Steve the Bear, Hybrid Steve, Steve, making his way into the studio to give us an update here, but I hear there may have been an unbelievable assault on the media in Buffalo.
Unbelievable assault on the media?
It's being said that it could be the winner of the assault on the media contest for
Could
September.
be the winner?
Could be the winner with, what, a week left?
Oh, there he is. Wondering what was taking him so long. Oh, he's doing laps again. Because you know why the studio's so crowded today.
Very crowded today. Big Kevin, Studio Laszlo.
Oh, my God, no, look at the front tire on his hybrid. It's turned at 90 degrees. What is it?
There's a potential one person could pass away.
Oh, my God. He's going to have to now circle to burn off the fuel. This is going to take 18 months. Because of this hybrid, as we know, it just takes forever. Oh, Steve, bring it in already. I'm missing my TV shows. I think this is he's on final.
Take a breath. Hold your breath.
Whoa, it's right down the center line. Right down the center line.
He wasn't even
Beautiful.
panicking.
Thank you. Nothing. The bravery there.
Look at his socks are pulled up.
Wow.
They are. Stay warm.
Oh, from zero to hero, and right back to zero again.
Thank you.
Hey, Steve.
Hi, boys.
How you doing, Steve?
I'm good.
So we got a video?
Yeah, we just got an assault on the media video.
All right.
What?
No, not yet. Well, I want to turn the screen so everyone can see at the same time, so we can comment.
Good.
No, hit pause. So what's this video all about?
Buffalo Paul last night, I guess, and his friend Chicken Shit Charlie went after his friend.
These two have been obsessed with the whole assault on the media contest. I've been following what this is all about.
And he's come close to winning.
Yeah,
I think the first time.
He's been in the
He was
running.
in the lead the first time, and then somebody eked him out and won.
He's the champ of the almost assaults on the media.
Yeah.
Well, then he got Chicken Shit involved.
Yeah, then he got Chicken Shit, and Chicken Shit is fearless. This guy, as you'll see in this clip, just gets right.
Is that like
behind
the fat guy named Tiny?
Yeah, it's real.
Is that what it is? And they call him Chicken Shit because he'll just do anything?
Apparently, in this
That's
clip.
funny. Give the M80 to Chicken Shit. He'll flush it down the toilet.
I need a sidekick. What's your name? Chicken Shit. Perfect.
Chicken Shit. You're great. Chicken Shit.
Chicken Shit.
They went after WKBW in Buffalo and reporter Julie Fine, and she was doing a story. And
she's fine.
Yeah, and please, Buffalo Paul did mention that in his page-long fucking email that came
Is
along
she
with
fine,
this.
or is that too like the Tiny joke?
I swear to you, look at.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve. Charlie got another good assault on the media out there. He actually had one last Thursday as well, but the recording process got messed up, and Channel 7 is refusing to put that newscast on their site. We are still looking to get that video from somewhere. He used an air horn last Thursday as well as this one and scared the shit out of both reporters. Since we did Channel 7 last Thursday, we set up to get Channel 2 again, but I think they recognized Charlie and they packed in their live shot equipment about 10 minutes before airtime and did their report from within studio. Since our recorder was set for Channel 2, we had to call someone else to record the Channel 7 live shot that was now set up in the same location. The quality of that person's tape wasn't the best, but at least we got a copy of it.
Shut up!
He scared the shit out of this very hot reporter, Julie Fine, from WKBW.
Quiet.
She ran from the shop because I think
Quiet.
the Pat Battle mask freaked her out.
Shut up!
I left Charlie
Shut
dead
up!
center in the frame, but
Shut
since
up!
she brought the microphone with her,
Stop
Charlie's Opie and Anthony on XM radio didn't come out as clear
Stop
as
it!
it could have. It did disrupt the entire story, and it
Stop
turned
whining.
into quite the classic attack. He also upgraded his Pat Battle mask into the casual smirking Pat Battle, which added to the freakish look. Charlie doesn't have an XM radio, so he doesn't really get to listen to the show that much. I told him he should call into the show tomorrow morning and talk about his assault on the media.
Idiot!
I just hope O&A take it easy on him and understand he may not get some of the inside joke references.
Shut your goddamn pie hole!
I know I suck on the radio from my Boston trip, but Charlie is willing to take a crack at it. Try not to hang him out to dry too badly if he calls in. Thanks, Steve. Paul.
Idiot!
It's like a fucking blog.
Holy shit.
Every time Paul does one of these, and every time Paul wants to communicate, he sends a page of fucking text. Thank you.
And Steve openly hates the listeners. He doesn't fake it.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Tell him what you think of him.
There are a good portion of them who I would like to lock in a room with no windows and blowtorch, and then... I don't hate all of them. There's some of them who are actually very nice and very friendly, but the meatheads who... fucking knuckle-dragging cavemen assholes who...
You know what it is? We look at our listeners and say, like, there's a few bad apples out there, but the majority of them are cool.
Yeah.
Steve, it's the opposite.
Right.
Because the majority of the listeners are fucking idiots that I can't stand, but there's a couple that are cool.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple that are very nice.
Yeah.
And
Urgent communique coming in on your BlackBerry.
Oh, let's take a look here.
ELO, location check.
Let's see. Ooh, Jeff Foxworthy.
Or is it from... I hate the BlackBerry. I hate the messages I get on that thing.
XM Comedy 150 presents another round of applause this week with Jeff Foxworthy, recorded at Rascals on June 15th, 1989.
Oh, wow, right at the peak of his...
blah, blah, blah. Oh, my God, it's so long.
What is that now? Getting a high-pitched squeal as you scroll.
If you want to see Jeff Foxworthy on 150, it's Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern. There you go.
You know what my favorite emails are? That I get on that thing? Because you get every email from XM. Right. Every interoffice memo, every single thing comes up on that fucking BlackBerry. I like the ones that say Eric Logan. I click on it, and it goes like, Jim Brown is no longer with the XM organization. Right. Please make note of this. Like, he just fired someone, and everyone knows, even me.
Do not make eye contact with Jim Brown.
We're getting a high-pitched... What was it?
It's Laszlo.
What is that thing?
It's a cell phone jammer. I'm trying to shut down his BlackBerry.
Stop, you
He's
fucking
got a
geek.
cell phone jammer.
Some weird science thing.
These things are a blast on the train. You have some asshole babbling to his phone. You just hit the button.
Fantastic.
And they're like, hello?
Does it really work?
Yeah, it works really well on Verizon and a couple of the other carriers.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very sweet.
I didn't realize they were so big, though.
Yeah,
in a way, like, obvious. I thought, like, when
he's pulling out antennas.
Old
like
antenna.
old rabbit ears on top of a TV.
He's setting up shop in front of the train.
You're trying to get your signal. You look, there's just some guy staring right at you, pointing this ray from like creature feature at you.
My phone doesn't work, and it just was, and there's a guy adjusting rabbit ears over there.
Don't mind me.
Gee, I wonder what happened.
All right, so with the assault on the media, Buffalo, Paul, and Chicken Shit, right?
Yeah, they get up right behind this woman as she starts her report, and Chicken Shit Charlie's wearing
Are we looking? Here we go.
a Pat battle mask.
All right.
And he's got a cardboard cutout of Jim Norton, I think smoking a cigar. And he gets right up behind her.
Cigar.
I don't know.
Here we go. Here comes the video now. Channel 7. Here's
live. Wow, they went right up to her.
Right up to her. Holy crap, that mask is scary. She's turning around.
Oh, it scared the crap out of her.
Scared the crap out of her.
But he fired off an air horn twice during the whole report.
Dude, she just gave up on the report?
She gave up on the report and left him dead center.
Off screen.
She just walked away?
Yeah.
And the cameraman just kept the camera on the guy that was doing the assault.
Oh, wow. We got the audio of this?
Yes,
cool.
you do.
All right, the video's up on opieandanthony.com.
Mm-hmm.
That's so much easier for the people out there than Foundry Music, by the way.
Oh, boy.
opieandanthony.com to see the latest assault on the media.
Oh, boy. Look at Steve.
No, it's not. That's okay, because I get 10 times more traffic than opieandanthony.com, but that's okay.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yes, I have more traffic than you.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
Most confusing highways are full of traffic.
Trust me, dude, there's websites with
a lot of
names that are 10 times longer than Foundry Music and Opie and Anthony. And if you saw how some people spell Opie and Anthony, you'd eliminate the simplicity entirely. O-P-I-A-N-T-O-N-Y.
O-P-I-E. Opie and Anthony.
My favorite has always been O-P-Y.
Yeah.
To spell Opie.
O-P-P-Y?
Opie. Opie.
Yeah. Someone's making fun of me. Opie, how can we see Foxworthy on 150? Good point. I'm sorry. You could hear Jeff Foxworthy on 150.
You'd probably get a picture in your head, though.
Yeah.
That mustache of his.
Little visual.
Your friend asks you to move, help him move, and it involves putting wheels on... Shut up.
If you laugh at the same premise for 45 minutes...
45 minutes, 20 years.
You might be a redneck.
All right, here's the audio of the assault on the media.
It's like, dude, I got it. Made your point.
All right.
Here's the assault on the media.
As he sits in his mansion.
Yeah,
Trying to
exactly.
sell my shitty CD at fucking the Stress Factory. Approval? Anybody?
All right, here we go. The audio of the assault on the media.
Southern News reporter Julie Fine is live at Erie Community College tonight with the very latest for us. Julie?
It was quite a scene here. State Assemblyman Mark Schroeder calling a news conference. He is critical of the control board's consultant fees. We'll have to get right back to you with this story.
She just ran off.
She ran off.
That's got to be extra points if you make the reporter leave.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
She abandoned her post.
Air raid horn going off.
Yeah. Can we get this up on Fark? This is a good one for Fark.com,
Yeah, I will
man.
absolutely send this off to Drew.
Holy crap.
You know she's getting reprimanded.
Yeah, she
That's
just
like
walked
you
off.
never leave your wingman.
Don't leave.
She walked and gave up, and then the cameraman just focused on this guy with a Pat Battle mask. It looks like an Opie and Anthony T-shirt, and then he's holding like a cardboard cutout of Jim Norton's face with a cigar in it. And then he just walks off like he's some kind of creepy serial killer.
I think even he was stunned. Like, I didn't think I
Wow,
was
she
gonna get
left.
back.
Wow, this is pretty easy.
He could have walked up and continued doing a story.
Yeah. That's like, they say like a rapist, if you just go ahead.
Yeah.
They want you to
thrill
scream.
away.
Here it is, here it is. Here he is with
Dick
the air horn.
disappears.
Here's it with the air horn. She turns around like, what the?
She was scared shit.
And she just walked off.
Look at her face right before she leaves the shot. It's total fear.
And apparently he's screaming at right into the camera, but she's got the mic, so you can't hear any of it.
Yeah.
So is this in the lead for the assault on the media contest in
That's a
September?
good one. I'm going to have to review the rest, but I think that's a very good one, and that could be in contention.
Dude, I would have
for the lead.
left too.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
Look at her face. Watch when
Die
she
in
leaves
Buffalo.
leaves the scene.
Right. Oh, and she's
Look.
pissed. She just wants out of there so fast.
Yeah.
So it's going to be between Buffalo, Philly, and Boston. We got 3 really good ones this month.
Yeah.
We got to figure out who's going to win the assault on the media contest for September. This happens every month. You can do anything you want except touch the reporters at this point. Anything.
The air horns are great.
The assault on the media prizes for the month of September: a portable Delphi MiFi radio, dinner with our own E-Rock. You'll go down to Paisano's on Mulberry Street in the heart of Little Italy. Also, you get 30 days free video game rentals from Gamefly.com. And finally, admission if you're in the New York area to see one of our shows. You just hang out all day. That's pretty cool. All right?
Oh, Carmine from the Bronx. I'm not going to say Carmine. He goes, please say Carmine. And he keeps instant feedbacking. Just say Carmine, please. I'm not saying Carmine. I'm banning him. He's being banned right now.
He was just a little excited, though.
You think?
Yeah,
You said his name like 15 times.
It's very exciting to hear your name on the radio.
All right, but he's got to stop or I will ban him.
Yeah, don't ban him.
All right, I won't ban him.
Seems pretty cool. Charlie in Buffalo, this is Chicken Shit.
Yes.
All right, Chicken Shit, walk us through your assault on the media.
We parked about a block away, and I had the cell phone, so Paul told me right when they were going live. Kind of led me a little bit, and just ran up there and started screaming.
And did they say anything to you?
No, they all looked shocked. The cameraman just stood there with his mouth open, like, what's going on?
So you were wearing a Pat Battle mask, right?
Yeah.
You have no idea what that means, right?
I was a fan of Norton before I was a fan of O&A, so I'm a little bit familiar with it.
All right.
I've seen him a couple times.
Okay. And then you were also holding a Jim Norton cutout face with a cigar in it?
It's actually a long tongue. He's supposed to be licking Pat Battle, but I held it in the wrong hand, so he was licking the air.
Right.
He had his whole thing set up.
Little mistake, little direction mistake.
Yeah.
And you walked up with the air horn, you were just blasting that at her.
Yeah, I thought they cut the shot. That's why I left.
And you were screaming Opie and Anthony the whole time?
Yeah, I screamed it twice, but the air horn muffled it, and the mask didn't have a mouth hole, so I couldn't. Yeah. I used a megaphone one time, but I didn't get visual, so.
Yeah, you guys have been at this for, I don't know, a while now, and I think you finally might have one that's going to win the contest.
Yeah, I wanted to get one with all the components together, so.
Yeah, you got the air horn, the mask.
Yes, even with all the glitches.
She got freaked out, and she, walked right off her shot.
Yeah, I walked past her about 20 minutes before it, and she looked at me, so I know she knows that I was staking her out.
Right.
Did you do some run-throughs the night before?
No, we have a system where it's pretty simple. We watch the 5 o'clock broadcast, and they shoot from the same shot at 6 o'clock. same exact time. So
You weren't like drawing diagrams on a chalkboard with little X's and O's.
Walk up and do it.
Wow.
It worked out very well. Yeah, it was a great assault on the media. The video's up on FoundryMusic.com.
Thank you, Opie.
You want to spell that, Steve?
No, I don't. You know what? Go to Google, do a search on Opie and Anthony. It's the first link that pops up.
Well, I hope I'm in the running. I'd like to go to New York, and I'd like to get a radio. I don't have a XM radio yet.
We got to take a look at the other videos. All the videos are up there, very easy to look at.
Yes.
All right. You could email your opinions, who you think's in the lead, but I'm starting to think you guys might have pulled it off.
All right.
That's a good one.
With a week left in this month's contest. And then we'll start it up for October. This is an ongoing thing.
You know what it got? You got to judge it on, it has the air horn, which we love. It's always great.
Right.
It has costumes,
right,
which we love.
Right.
And it has the reporter doing something they wouldn't have done if the people hadn't shown up.
Right.
Like any reaction.
Yeah, fear is always good.
Fear, great.
And the number one thing, because what we're trying to get accomplished here is, the name of the show out there.
Right.
That's why we call it a virus. This is one of many ways to spread the virus. So you got to make sure you have some kind of Opie and Anthony element in your assault on the media.
We're working on a sign, so.
All right.
I think she was hoping the cameraman would go with her, but he just stayed on me. So.
Did anyone chase you afterwards, or?
No, there were some security guards there, and they were just kind of smiling as I walked away.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. Very good.
That's cool.
Thank you, Charlie.
Thank you.
Better known as Chicken Shit. Once again, here's the audio.
7 News reporter Julie Fine is live at Erie Community College tonight with the very latest tourist. Julie?
It was quite a scene here. State Assemblyman Mark Schroeder calling a news conference. He is critical of the control board's consultant fees. We'll have to get right back to you with this story.
Obnoxious.
Oh, yeah, the XM radio.
I heard that in the background
Yeah.
that time. How obnoxious. That's
Muffled
why
through that mask.
That's why you guys are called pests. You're not listeners anymore. You're just pests. Dugout Doug, Whackbag, what's up?
How's it going, guys?
Hey.
Just a little hurt from yesterday. You can hear it in my voice, but that's okay. Hey, last night they had a little assault on Baba Booey, also in his little bar crawl he did for K-Rock yesterday.
Oh, man, we got great pictures of this on the websites as well. You want to explain, Doug?
Yeah, you guys have fun with that. I'm done. I'm not dancing for you guys today.
No,
Not
come
dancing.
on. We weren't there.
Everybody's throwing down the
I'm not dancing
gauntlet
for you
today.
today. Not doing it.
Basically, Baba Booey had, what, a bar crawl?
Yeah, something like that.
And then you guys went and you destroyed the K-Rock van, first of all, with a ton of Opie and Anthony Wow stickers. And then you guys were taking pictures with Baba Booey, and what, at the last second you'd hold up the Opie and Anthony stuff?
Yeah, that's what they did. About 5 guys from the New York area. I posted the intel. I got the intel late Wednesday that he was doing a bar crawl. FedEx said, big-ass member. Hemorrhage.
That's a funny picture right there. I'm
Anthony,
looking at it.
See, stupid Baba Booey thinks he's just taking a picture with a fan, so he's like, sure, no problem. I like when people want pictures with me. And then just as the camera's about to take the picture, they all pull out their Wow stickers really fast, and he has no fucking idea.
Apparently there's about 100 stickers on the K-Rock van also, because there was a K-Rock van out in front of it.
Yeah.
So they plastered the K-Rock van with Wow stickers. There's pictures of that on Whackbag also, too. I don't know if you see them or not.
Good job.
And this is just a cute little thing. I mean, Howie has no idea what's planned in the future, man. It's going to get ugly. The pests are organizing all over the place now. Like, I saw it on one of the message boards. All of a sudden, you activated the New York cell to run down and do this real fast.
Yes, sir. I did that late Wednesday night. We got the intel on this. So we had a pretty decent showing for such short notice on a Thursday night.
Mama! We have pest cells everywhere now. They're growing by the day.
One thing I wanted to get out there was definitely the line of the night as far as this little attack was concerned.
Yeah.
He noticed the stickers right when the picture was taken, and he got all angry. I believe one of the guys handed him a Wow sticker and told him to hang on to it.
Yeah.
And he said, save it for their 4 fans. Well, the guy turned around and looked at him, and I'm not sure who it was. I think it might have been FedEx Ed. Turned around and looked at him and said, there's 5 of us here, buddy.
Showed him there.
All right, Doug, that's a good out. Very
There
good.
was a dejected look on his face. So I just wanted to make sure those guys...
All right, Doug.
Oh, no, Doug. You had a great out.
You're out. Like Big A didn't have to say anything after he said "fuck you, bitch."
No, and you had that. There's 5 here, buddy, and you got to leave.
Yeah, you got a nice laugh, so it's like, all right, guys, see you later.
You guys are asking for it, you know.
All right. All right, Doug, thank you.
Take it easy, guys.
There he goes, Dugout Doug, doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes with the pests. Yeah. Hemorrhage.
Yeah, man, what's up?
What's up, man?
It was fucking awesome last night, man. I got to tell you that shit. Me, FedEx Ed, bad cell phone guy, and what was his name? Big Ass member. We all met up over there a couple blocks away, did this shit. It was pretty beautiful. We walked down. As we're walking down, FedEx is telling us about the van, so we plastered that shit. It was like Bukkake wow stickers all over that van, man.
Yeah, it's great. That's the new thing that these guys are doing. They're all sitting and waiting, and then all of a sudden they're like, go, we need you guys in Cleveland. They all get together and do some crazy thing in Cleveland or what have you.
But the awesome thing was, at the first bar we hit, it was their second station. We're one table away from Baba Booey, and as we're sitting there just hanging out, like I overhear one of his interns run in, and all I heard was 3 words. I heard Opie and Anthony fans, I heard wow stickers, and I heard van, so I knew they caught on to us.
Nice.
And we're just sitting there just laughing. We get to the next station, and we're just hanging out a little bit earlier before we get there. I go up to Gary, and I'm pretending to be like a little fanboy. I'm like, oh, you want to take a picture? We're awesome fans and shit. So he's like, yeah, to his credit, he was a nice guy, and just like walked up, took the picture. And we just, as soon as we posed, I pulled that wow sticker on. Ed put his hat on and everything. It was beautiful. We took the pic, and as we're walking away, we're like, oh, can't wait for you to get to Sirius. Can't wait for you to get to Sirius. It was beautiful. Then I hand him the sticker, and he looks at me. He goes, oh, shouldn't you save this for your 4 listeners? That's when I turn around and tell him, yeah, but there's 5 of us here, asshole.
And that was just a cute, quick little thing. We have bigger plans. Thanks, Hemorrhage.
No problem, man.
All
awesome
right.
shit.
You guys did great. Just assholes, man. I love it.
They really are.
All right. Bush looks for planted reporter in audience. I don't know what this is about.
What?
Does anyone know about this? Is this another Steve thing that he knows about?
Yeah. He was telling me about this.
I do know there's been some.
Are you kidding?
Some issues
No,
with
no,
them.
I'm serious.
Okay.
Planting reporters to throw softball questions.
Yeah, and I think he was looking for one, and the person, he literally looked down at the podium, he was saying.
Yeah, what happened there, Steve?
Wait, Steve's coming in. Hang on.
No, he left his car in here before. He just stepped out
that's
for
right,
a second.
he did.
Yeah,
He did.
He never took off and left.
Yeah, Bill pretty much nailed it. Bush is looking for a planted reporter to get a softball question thrown at him, and he looks down at the podium, calls out the name, then looks up and realizes the reporter is not in the room.
Oops.
Oopsie.
Wow.
Let's take a listen to this. Is it good?
Yeah, I liked it.
You liked it?
Casey briefed us on today. Bianca. Nobody named Bianca? Well, sorry, Bianca's not here. I'd be glad to answer her question. No, it's fine. Thank you, though. Appreciate it. Just trying to spread around the joy of asking her question.
How is the strategy outlined today by General Casey different from what the United States was doing in the past? What lessons would you say have been incorporated in it?
Holy crap.
Now, what Bianca would have asked me was, how am I fighting a war on terror?
Yeah.
And
what
let me
paper
tell
does
you,
that person work for? I mean, that's like scary.
Yeah.
They're like on the payroll?
This is the guy leading us.
Yeah. He's clueless, and he just has this clueless
So
expression.
he looked up and made believe he knew, like, the reporter by name, because that would be really nice of the president.
You're a
Well,
communist.
The thing is, he read the name. He looked down at the podium, said Bianca, and then looks up looking for Bianca, as if, well, you'd think the progression would be you look out in the audience and then call on somebody.
How is Fox News spinning this one? Are they just not even showing it? I mean, how do you get out of this?
This is video right off of Fox News.
And I bet you that video is up on FoundryMusic.com.
Certainly is. Wow. It was a live press conference feed. It was a split screen. One side looks like there's an aircraft carrier, and the other side is Bush at the podium. And it's clear as day. He just has this completely confused look on his face.
This Fox News alert, where's Bianca? Bianca has been kidnapped, obviously. She was supposed to be at the Bush press conference.
But the liberals wouldn't let her get in the conference room.
Hating freedom.
This just in, could Bianca be in Rita's path?
Is that legal?
I don't know.
Is that even, like...
It's so creepy, I don't even want to
I
acknowledge
mean, if you
that
get
I heard
impeached
that.
for lying about a blowjob, I mean...
Yeah, how about planting people from the press?
All right.
I guess I don't know.
Jack Black song.
Huh? Which one?
We've had a... Huh? You know where it is?
Isn't it in...
Well, I was going to... I was going to go to break with that, but sorry,
What?
Anthony. Sorry.
I was just waiting for
I usually turn
what
the mic
Steve
off.
was doing.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I have nothing.
Oh, you don't have nothing.
I was going to hit the Steve is leaving.
Oh, you don't have nothing. Oh, you
I was going to hit Steve is leaving.
Oh,
but
he's
no.
taking his car now?
Well, it was on CD, but
Yeah.
this is supposed to be a quick thing. Eric, you know where it is? Here comes Eric. Derek's not going to fuck up again. All right, now Eric's in studio trying to find it. It's on a CD that used to be out, but you don't leave out
Yeah,
anymore.
there's only a pile of about 800 CDs over here to go through.
Yeah.
That CD should stay out, though. It got lost in the...
Is my stuff in the auction yet?
Yes, it's in the auction.
All right.
Eric freaking out.
How much is it?
Oh, God, I got to find this. Holy shit.
Not organized.
I'm
Not
seconds
doing a
away
good job.
from really getting ripped apart here. If I pulled it out right now, if I pulled it out now, I'd be fine, but... Oh, no, it's not in that stack.
Oh, no, he's going to a bigger stack.
Oh, he's going to a bag. Oh, he's in the bag.
That's that porno bag,
What's
too.
in the bag? What's in the bag?
This was supposed to be a quick thing, like, and
Eric.
we'll be back right after this. And then you hear this fun song, and everyone laughs. Instead, now we're just searching for it.
Wouldn't it be better to put all this on a hard drive instead of just having, like, CDs all over the studio?
Well, yeah.
See, I think he brings up a good point.
I'm no
He
Opie and Anthony
certainly
producer,
does.
but...
You know, Laszlo, your show might be all slick and actually have the sounds that you want and the clips, nothing on CD.
He's taking out carts.
Yeah, he's got old carts.
Thank you, Eric. Eric found it. There he goes.
And there he goes. Opie's queuing up things on reel-to-reel.
All right. More with Laszlo and Bill Burr and everybody else after this fine song that we've been playing by Jack Black. All right, you're checking out the Opie and Anthony program. The hurricane is now, we've been broadcasting 3 hours, 27 miles closer.
Run for your lives.
Well, it's going to be ugly, obviously.
Yeah.
Our auction's going well for Hurricane Katrina.
Hurricane what?
Katrina.
Which one was that?
The victims of Hurricane Katrina. Now it's just...
I haven't heard about that one in a while. What was that one?
Now our auction's just helping all the people of the world.
Is that what it is?
Wherever they need help. Yes, Anthony.
Wherever it rains.
Where it rains, we're helping you.
Oh, now they have a computer graphic of Galveston being flooded and put underwater. Look at the fear. This could happen.
It will happen.
They just show it slowly disappearing under the ocean.
Wow. Well, it's gonna be tomorrow morning when you're waking up. That's when all the action will be on your TV. All right, where's Eric?
That's perfect for us, huh? Whole big build-up. We just
We
as it's hitting the red carpet.
We have the weekend
Yeah.
off.
Have a good weekend, folks.
It's going to hit banana daiquiri in my hand. Wow, I hope no one's hurt.
It hits well.
I'd love to comment on this, but...
I'll be down in Atlantic City tonight when it's hitting, and Jersey Shore tomorrow.
Irish throw it.
Irish weekend, baby.
I'll be standing in a college cafeteria in front of 30 kids who didn't know there was going to be a show.
Eric in studio. The lead is down, so Derek can't play his little game with Eric, unfortunately. But you're still adding items every day to the Opie and Anthony auction, right?
Yeah, we just added a bunch of new stuff.
OpieandAnthony.com to get to the link to the auction so you can bid on some fine items. Joey gave us something unbelievable last night.
Yeah?
Unbelievable. It's real. It's the real deal.
Get out of here.
Yes.
I thought that was fake.
Eric, explain it to everybody.
Explain it to them.
Joey gave us the movie poster to the movie Scarface, signed by the cast, Oliver Stone, and Brian De Palma.
Wait, is Al Pacino signature on that?
Yeah.
It's part of the
Right
cast.
there, up top by his picture.
Okay. All the big names in the cast, plus Brian De Palma and
Oliver Stone.
Come on,
Wow.
give me something.
I will bid $1,000 right now. Can I take it home? Can I just have it?
I'm bidding on it as well. That item's up right now, right?
Yep.
And there's a certificate of authenticity.
That there is.
It's real, trust me. Joey...
It's from Joey. It'll say, yeah, it's real, asshole. Got a problem?
It's the real deal. It's definitely the real deal. So go to opieandanthony.com to go to the link to the to the auction, okay?
Maybe you could get some of your friends in show business to sign some more things. Bring it down to Paisanos.
Never know.
My dad bought me a picture of Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
It was allegedly signed by him.
Yeah.
So the certificate of authenticity was a picture of Muhammad Ali, like, signing something.
Signing something.
I'm like, well, shit, there you go.
He can write.
Real. That's obviously my poster.
I threw away my signed, it was a Christmas card from Richard Milhouse Nixon.
How fucking old are you?
When I was in school.
Jesus.
When I was a little...
When I was part of his administration.
Anthony was a speechwriter.
I was a young little lad in school, and our assignment was to write a Christmas card and send it to the President of the United States. And it was Richard Nixon, and I sent him a card, and I got one back. I got one back, and it was actually signed by...
we're trying to make believe that we're young and hip when we do this
I
radio
was
show.
a kid. It was in the 70s, and I was a little
Did
kid.
you say you had to write a letter to, like, Ronald Reagan? Or
I
a card
wasn't
to Ronald Reagan?
I wasn't a little kid in school then.
We
Anthony's
try to
like-
make believe we're still in our 20s here. You're not helping this.
20s?
Yeah,
Jesus.
20s.
Been faking 30s for long enough. Stop.
Anthony's like, when I was a kid, I always dreamed of being a blacksmith.
So I visited the old village smithy.
Ye old.
Ye old.
Damn it, dude. You're old enough
What?
to remember writing letters.
I was sitting there
No one
drinking
writes
some
letters
birch
anymore.
beer when I...
Holy shit.
It was a Christmas card to Richard Nixon. But I was a kid. It was like a kid assignment that they do in school. Instead of doing math and stuff, you
Do you remember
that
when we,
'cause
like, broke the speed of sound?
I remember.
That's great you were a kid. He was president 40 years ago.
Chuck Yeager has broken the sound barrier, and Anthony is there. No, it was like I said, I was a kid.
Laszlo in studio. Hey, Laz.
I was just showing Anthony this this website back in like the late '90s when there was the internet boom and the search engines were going at it. There were always these sort of backdoor URLs that you could go to and find out what people were typing into those search engines in real time. And if there's anything that'll give you a pulse on humanity and how fucked up the planet is, it's what people are searching for. So most of the search engines shut them down, but there's one that searches 4 search engines at the same time, and they still have a search voyeur, and it's this long, complicated URL, but I typed it into Anthony's, and it sits there and it scrolls.
Just scrolls what people are searching for.
Right now.
Last night, I was sitting there watching it go. It's like watching television. Somebody was searching for pictures of dead bodies. Another person searching for my friend's hot mom. And my favorite last night.
That's pretty tame.
Am I having a heart attack?
Maybe you shouldn't be on the computer.
Like the computer would just go, yes, you are.
Am I? Click.
Oh, my God. I hope he got his answer fast.
How about 911?
Right. 911.com.
So I'm looking at some of these right now. We have Beyonce and Jay-Z photographs.
Okay.
I guess people want that. Free poems. Chemical melting points. It's a little scary. With chemical spelt wrong, I think.
That's a disaster waiting to happen.
Boost mobile phone code cracker. So someone's doing a little hacking. 1985 Florida Gator Bowl. Gator football.
Ugh. Who won the 1985 Gator
Want to know in
Bowl?
85? MajorMelons.com. I guess somebody wants to.
My favorite is when people actually type in a URL into the search. It's like, why don't you just type the URL straight in instead of you're searching for that URL?
Galveston Police Live Scanner. All right, somebody wants to listen in on that. Wow. Caribou, Maine. Jenna Bush nude. It just popped up. Pregnant celebrities. Jenna Bush nude. Jenna Bush nude. This guy's really searching. Wow, that is something. It really does give you kind of a feel for what people are looking for.
Removing ceiling fan. Why do I get the exciting ones over here?
I love but people think
lyrics to Mary's testimony. Ugh. Go ahead. Sorry, Laszlo.
I love it. People think the internet has every answer to humanity. Like it's this great machine that you type in, what is the meaning of life?
Yeah, give me an answer.
Someone really wants to see pictures of pop belly pigs. But they're just saying pop.
High bird pressure? I think the guy fucked up. Do I have high bird pressure?
Funeral practices. followed by Katrina Timeline.
Gilmore Girls adult fan.
Sam Sosa, SAMM. Jesus.
That's something.
Funeral practices.
Who's Jill Renninger?
This is kind of creepy.
Marie
but cool
Boozer.
At the same time.
Facts about Japan. Detailed map of Austin, Texas.
607 phone numbers now.
Like the full phone number?
Yeah.
I've actually seen that before. People just type in phone numbers.
All right. That's pretty cool,
What
man.
are you searching for if you just type in a phone number?
You know, actually on Google, you can type somebody's phone number in, and it'll do a reverse lookup and show their address and a map to their house.
That's
Gay male sex clips just
I
came
should
up.
ask that question.
Sexy nude Allison. Lexington, sexy nude Allison.
Allison nude.
Haunted house plans.
Haunted house plans. There's some kind of architectural site. Over here's where you put the ghost and the head that pops out.
Here's the death room. It's got to be close to the latrine.
Holy of holies.
Urine odor. Urine odor in quotation marks.
What is romance?
Have you guys checked out Google Earth yet, where you can type in an address and it zooms in
Oh,
with
yeah.
satellite photos?
That's pretty
beyond
cool.
creepy.
That is
man.
beyond creepy.
Let's see. Yeah, it keeps going.
Dude, I was doing research for this project, and I looked at my notes from the Technophile from 1998 when I went to Comdex, which was then the biggest technology convention.
Wow,
in the world.
98.
And there was I was looking through my notes. The big announcement was an MP3 player that holds 16 songs.
16 songs in 98? That was
a
the
big deal.
Can I interrupt?
Yeah.
Penis art just popped up.
Penis art?
Penis art.
This is what people are searching for right now as we do this radio show.
And the other...
Don't be fooled by the mask. What does that mean?
The other thing that I saw that was notable in 1998 was how to back up your hard drive on VHS tape.
Get out of here. Wow, you didn't think 98 was that long ago. On VHS tape. I'm sure that's a real
be sure to back
great
up your
way
hard
to-
drive on something that lasts for about 8 months.
That can be taped over if someone wants to see a TV show by accident.
We got Fox News with the bus crash audio here.
Could it happen here?
Really fast, and then we'll get back to Laszlo.
Good morning, John. I'm speaking to you now just from the outside of the Port of Houston. This is an area susceptible to flooding, but it now appears that Rita has already claimed some of her first victims. Those 24 elderly patients you mentioned were being evacuated from a nursing home in a Houston suburb, the suburb of Bel Air. This is a suburb that in the past had been flooded during a tropical storm. This time they did not want to take any chances, and on board this bus were some 43 elderly people. Suddenly, about 17 miles southeast of Dallas, the bus on which they were riding erupted into flames. According to officials, it appears that the fire was started by some type of a mechanical problem, possibly a brake failure, but fueling the fire, it is now believed, the oxygen tanks that many of the elderly had with them.
You were right.
Yeah, nailed it.
You were right, Opie. Oh, my God. You know, that fire must have been like a kiln with oxygen in there.
Smell of old people.
Oh,
Somebody probably lit a cigarette.
They went
Wow,
up
what are the
quick.
odds of that?
I need my luckies.
Tanks that many of the elderly had with them. There were the sounds of explosions. The bus driver repeatedly entered the bus and did the best job that he could to try and save his passengers. But as you mentioned, it now appears that at least, this according to one of the wire services, 24 elderly passengers aboard that bus died in that fire. That bus is now in the process of being removed from where the explosions took place on I-45, and that's important because I-45 is one of the main evacuation routes. It has already been gridlocked, and the fire this morning only complicated that process.
Yeah, you don't need rubbernecking at that point.
Wow.
You don't need to be horrified by seeing that on the side of the road.
A fire in a bus with oxygen thrown in.
That must have been massive.
I'm sure it was a quick death, at least.
Probably melted the bus. Yeah, that would be really, really hot, that fire. Wow. Well, the elderly.
The elderly.
I don't want to say it, but, you know, it's better than a school bus full of kids or something.
Yeah.
At least they lived their life.
All right.
Trying to get out. You know damn well they would have been fine at the home they were at. You know they would have been fine. Everyone panicked because what happened in New Orleans, they found like 30 elderly people drown in some old folks' home because it was, below sea level. These guys, they probably would have been absolutely fine. But get the elderly out, and there you go.
They're afraid they're going to get sued, so we got to get them out.
Yeah.
And then
now,
they died anyway. Going to get sued anyway.
A brake problem probably caused the fire. We watch a plane friggin' land with its tires sideways. Everyone walks out fine. A fucking bus has a problem with its brake.
Dumb brake.
Everyone bursts into flames.
Movie trailer time?
Movie trailer time.
Laszlo, you started something new, man.
I was going to say, man, I tuned in the next day. I was like, holy shit, these guys turn these around quick.
Someone's searching for cum on her face. That just popped up. I'm just leaving this scrolling and pointing out a few.
It's hours of entertainment.
It's like right in between Beauty Work Supply and Katrina's economic effects is come on her face. Just runs the gamut, doesn't it?
Just keep telling us which ones are popping up, Ant.
Great place we're at.
We played yours a lot, Laszlo. One of the better ones that came in is from our own Danny. Danny came up with this Opie and Anthony movie trailer, and then we got new ones today.
High above the earth, somewhere in space,
It's gotta be a joke.
a virus is spreading.
Usually it doesn't go away.
The Opie and Anthony radio program.
What were you expecting?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Experience the hijinks.
Since when is ass fucking called hygiene?
Experience the mind-blowing conversation.
Could you smell this and tell me if I'm sick?
Hey, good news, though. It's not green anymore.
From Herky Jerky Productions. From the minds that gave you the silent game.
Yes, that's been very funny.
Opie and Anthony.
It's no one small step for man. Let's just put it that way.
I dare you to laugh.
The show has been rated GA for kiddies.
That's one of the ones we like, and it's from our own Danny.
Here's another fun three.
Yeah.
1910 through 1920 funeral glossary. Tyra Banks topless. Big tits. And the final revelation of the Quran.
Are you kidding?
All just in that order.
That's gonna be my favorite website when I go home. Backdoor adult XXX passwords.
See, now I thought there would be most, like 80% would be just looking up porn.
Yeah, but it's uncommon saltwater fishes. Just pops up there.
What happened?
Did anybody catch the Jim Norton sucking tranny cock that just
no?
flew by on the screen?
I'm sure our own listeners are now.
That's why I didn't announce what website this was.
Oh, they're clever.
Because I knew it would either get shut down quick or they would start putting shit in there.
Photographed snorting cocaine, discount China, and download kid pics.
You ever see that Pets.com picture after Pets.com went out? They had a picture of the sock puppets doing coke in a club. I love that shot.
All right. Water pollution and Madonna. I'm getting the boring ones. Shaq O'Neal born. Rape my body. Funny Christmas skit.
Is someone looking for a funny Christmas skit? Is that it?
Planning ahead. Holidays are coming up.
Production to put on.
They're putting MySpace.com in the search engine. Jesus. I swear to God. Relaxing fragrances.
Do you do that MySpace thing? Somebody sent me an invite yesterday.
I do it.
Do you?
Yeah.
What's in your space?
What do you mean? What's in it?
I don't know. What's your
What
space
is
in
MySpace? Like I've heard about it, but I haven't experienced it yet.
I avoid all that shit because I get all these emails like join Friendster, and then somebody emails me and says that there's somebody on Friendster who says he's Laszlo, and it's the real Laszlo, and I'm like, I can't even get involved in battling these dumbasses.
Isn't that great to have to try to convince people? No, I'm the real. Right. I'm Anthony.
And then I get those invites from Plaxo or whatever. Hey, I'm updating my address book. I'm like, since when is it my job to update your fucking address book, dude? You've obviously got my email. That's enough.
That's so true.
What's MySpace though? Like what?
It's like they just. I don't know what I use it for. I mean, it's basically a place where you can get laid. Believe it or not. I mean,
really?
Yeah.
Is it like Craigslist?
You just look at the photos that people have up there.
Mm-hmm.
Like you just look for a girl who's got like a hoary kind of picture, but not like professionally hoary.
Right.
Like there was like a photo shoot.
Just kind of
like some lonely girl in her apartment with like a cell phone.
Uh-huh.
little cleavage showing, and then you go, those are the ones. Then you talk to them, they'll show you your tits.
Online, they'll show you tits.
Yeah. It's fun.
Wow, how about that?
But I don't use it for that. I use it to try to hype the fact that I'm going to be at Who Gives a Fuck Comedy Club. And
he's spamming strangers. Hey, you like comedy? Like those guys that stand outside of Penn Station. You like comedy?
All right, let's get. No, this is the thing though. I don't seek out anybody. I figure anybody wants to get on the thing. Might want to go to a show because. You know what sucks is like 80% of my friends are like other comedians. It's like, dude, you're not showing up.
Yeah.
You either have a gig
You've
or you're at
seen
your
my
day
shit
job.
too many
Yeah,
times.
exactly.
Yeah.
So.
Speaking of like online porn, you know the Bush administration is recruiting FBI people for a new war on porn. They're assembling a anti-obscenity squad.
FBI agents for that.
Yes.
Yeah, because we have everything else pretty much sealed up. Everything that's really important.
Job
like blowing
posting
up on a train or something.
That's actually harder to win than the war on terror, I think.
Yeah, the war on porn.
War on porn, that isn't
running
impossible.
into people's houses. Stop jacking off!
You know why? Because there are some people in the world that don't like terror. That's you fight the war on porn, that is a losing battle.
Yeah.
Bush will be like, people that masturbate hate freedom.
Yeah.
What's this? Was it Stalker Patti?
Yeah.
Still learning the names. She'll be like the Condoleezza Rice.
I don't like
very
it.
Bad.
It's racy.
It's bad and it makes me uncomfortable if I have to see it.
You heard her, people. Uncomfortable. We don't like being uncomfortable.
So those two aren't together? It didn't go well, or because I heard he said "fuck you" or something at the end of the.
They fuck you, bitch.
You know something, Laszlo?
Yeah.
Is a rebroadcast later. Give it a listen. I don't want to hash it over again.
That's an hour long.
Yeah.
All right, movie trailers.
Frightening to listen to the first
Can you rehash 18 minutes ago?
No, you can't rehash.
That's the beauty of the replays.
That's just an extension of the hash itself.
If you missed, Anthony Cumia naked pics.
That's funny, you fuckers. That just came up?
Yeah, from the other room.
What did it say?
I think the other room is fucking around now.
Anthony Cumia naked pics.
On this search spy thing.
A lot of gay male stripper things coming up now, gay male pictures.
By the way, if you missed any part of today's show, it rebroadcasts at 3 p.m. on the East Coast. Movie trailers that Laszlo started. The listeners are sending them in every day now. We got 4 to play today for everybody, okay? First one is by Carmine from the Bronx. I wonder if it's the same Carmine.
I'm sure it is.
That you tried to ban earlier. Let's take a listen and see how good or bad this is.
Never rat on your friends. And always keep your mouth shut.
Fuck you!
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be
Pat Battle.
Hey, Mom.
Going outside to play Monster, eh?
I know I...
By the time I grew up...
John is noticing he's growing hair in areas he didn't have hair before.
Believe me, we try to steal every bit of it.
What do you do?
I'm in construction.
He's not Jewish.
For most of the guys, killing...
All right. Moving on. We have another one.
It doesn't even make any sense.
None.
Somebody with Tourette's put that together.
It made none sense. What the hell was that?
I told Steve to get the best ones, too, so...
Clips from Goodfellas.
Just chopped up and not
chopped
put in any
up
sort
with
of
clips
order.
from the show. Not making any sense at all.
Let's try this one. It's the O&A trailer, movie trailer by Pete.
The Catholic League is praising Infinity Broadcasting for canceling the Opie and Anthony show.
Yesterday, 2 so-called radio shock jocks were fired for orchestrating an obscene stunt in New York's most famous Catholic cathedral.
What the heck are you guys doing? Trying to ruin my life? Make me look like a friggin' idiot?
Opie and Anthony were yanked off the air a couple of years ago, but Pat Collins tells us they are back and badder than ever. Uh-oh, we're in it again.
Can I just say fuck?
Yeah!
The duo is signed on with XM Satellite Radio.
Okay, look.
If you're planning a road trip this weekend...
People don't understand the concept of a movie trailer, is what it is. Remember when we asked for jingles and people sent in this, what we just heard?
We don't
the
have
same
to...
thing. They don't understand what a movie trailer is.
We have to explain what a movie trailer is?
Yes, apparently we have to explain it. We have to play 8,000 examples. What was that?
Wow, Steve's got to know, because I told Steve to give us the best ones today, and Steve has written a communique.
What does it say, Steve?
It says, if I had to give you the best ones, there wouldn't be any to give.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, movie trailer is supposed to make you want to see the movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's just start with this.
It's supposed to have the announcer. It's a movie trailer.
I started thinking about doing my laundry.
Yeah. Yeah, you start playing these, and my mind goes off somewhere else.
Everyone should start with In a World.
And there should be some exciting music, dramatic music.
It should be dynamic. It should have a high and a low in it, kind of conveying the story.
In a world.
And get some
in a time.
Get some guy with a deep voice, or if you're Steve, just pitch your voice down.
Pitch it down. Oh, that was a little dig at Steve.
Oh, where's Steve? Is he going to take that? All right, let's listen to the rest of this. Maybe it gets better.
If you're planning a road trip this weekend, it's time to take XM satellite radio along for the ride. XM gives you 100% commercial-free music. It's the ultimate playlist with channels for album rock, alternative, heavy metal, hip-hop, unsigned bands, blues, jazz. Beyond AM, beyond FM, it's XM satellite radio.
Idiot. So what do you think?
It's pretty cool, I guess.
This is pretty much the worst video ever made.
Napoleon, like anyone can even know that.
This is horrible.
All right, I'll stop it there.
It's awful. It doesn't fit the format. It's a bad promo.
Steve, you pitch your voice down and make it sound deeper?
Okay, yeah. In those movie trailer bits that I do, yeah, just so they don't sound like every other promo.
Oh my God, that BlackBerry is going through the fucking window.
That's not my BlackBerry.
See, I just cheated. I have a friend who actually does voiceovers for a living and has a badass deep voice.
It's not cheating. It's doing production the right way. How is that cheating?
No, it's
you
not.
do production. You have a guy that has the deep voice come in and do it. Ooh, you're out there.
You're outrageous.
Crazy person. I love Steve's voice.
I'm trying to defend Steve.
Ramon.
Exactly.
Suck my dick. All right, let's try another one. The Virus trailer by Screech and Philly. Is this one good, Steve?
Be a trailer, for God's sake. No?
No.
Look at Steve, disgusted. No.
Is this bit almost over already? We were hoping to ride this thing for 2 weeks.
Well, you can look at the bus with the blue tarp over old people's parks.
Look at how it melted.
Holy
There's
shit.
nothing left of that bus but the frame.
That's what you want to see as you evacuate.
Big blue tarp.
Holy crap.
That BlackBerry's out of control.
Ooh, communiques coming in.
Eric Logan?
Let's see.
Who is it?
Ben.
Ben?
Why couldn't you just come in here?
Ben Sparks.
Is it about a guest?
Quinn to replace Stern on 106.7. DCR TV's rumor du jour, Colin Quinn to mornings on WJFK FM after Howard Stern leaves for Sirius. We report, you decide.
Huh. That's the rumor, huh?
All right, let's try this trailer from Screech and Philly. So far, so good.
For an entire generation, people have experienced the virus the only way possible, on commercial radio. But if you've only heard it this way, you haven't heard it at all.
Finally, a show the entire family can enjoy.
I think that you picture his jiggly big Italian cock in his pants while he's laughing.
With action scenes that rival John Woo.
Oh, Bernie, sit down! Sit down! Oh, my God! He's really mad.
With all new creature effects.
If you find a rabbit jerking off, please call me.
2 little paws.
Yeah, they don't even have thumbs.
Come back to remember the special times.
No, but you know what happens when you get dumped? You end up looking back at old photos of the two of you together, and you're trying to see it in her eyes. Like, is she thinking it right there?
They're back.
Holy shit, are you kidding me?
Opie.
I have flaws like everyone else, and man, I do my best to hide them.
Anthony.
An A320 is a variation of an A300. Fuck dick.
Little Jimmy.
And my friend and I don't even remember his name, would play this game where we would pretend that it was raining monster rain, and we would go under a porch and blow each other.
And Ray Romano.
Oh, it's hot.
The virus, the way it was meant to be heard.
And remember, Collins, use your own water fountain.
How would you like to go out with me tonight?
I would love
Pony and my mule.
Okay.
Yes. Hey, do you take it up the ass?
Make the call.
Dude, I have to make judgment calls every fucking day.
Tell the joke.
What do you call a black guy that's smoking a cigarette?
You call him nicotine.
What?
That's what's in a cigarette, nicotine.
The virus is spreading. Are you ready?
I'm fascinated with pervs. I gotta tell you.
Well, who is it, Opie?
That is so sociopathic. I almost don't know how to respond to it.
The virus. Coming soon.
Not bad.
All right.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't
All
bad,
right.
Steve. What were you talking about? That wasn't
Steve.
that bad.
Did you hear any kind of context though in those drops?
No, there really wasn't a storyline to follow, but
that's kind of what you're looking for in a movie trailer. You're looking for some kind of story to be
But it
presented.
wasn't bad.
Sorry.
The only problem I had with it is he took yesterday's show and made a movie trailer out of it.
yeah, he did have some older clips in
Steve,
there.
the last thing he wants to do is be holding a microphone.
I know he wants to put it down. He wants out of here.
The thing is giving me directions. He's going like, no, like he's waving his hand in front of me. He's doing this. It's just I can't hear myself.
I was just hoping you'd hold it closer to your face so everybody could hear you.
Oh. What does that mean? Thank you.
I love the fact that Bill Burr has pointed out something that none of us have noticed in the first year broadcasting here at XM Satellite Radio.
What, did I get fidgety every time I'm near a microphone?
Yeah,
His eyes closed for like half the sentence.
Yeah,
and they
yeah,
come
he's
back.
right. I don't know what it is. It's some kind of not even thinking about it.
Did it again.
It's totally subconscious.
And there it is again.
I'm not intentionally doing it, but it happens. I get near a mic and I just start
trying to hold his. There you go. He's trying to hold his eyes open. You stop blinking. You just close them. Trying to see the thought in your brain.
I want to see him and Big A in the studio at the same time. Steve's blinking, Big A's tapping out something.
He looks like his little brother, doesn't he?
Who
kind of has his shit together.
That was horribly uncalled for.
I'm sorry.
The last time I antagonized somebody 3 times my size, I walked away with 2 black eyes. So,
I'd like to thank Bill Burr for being on the show.
It's been fun. All right, we have one more.
I had a good week, though, you know?
Had a great week.
Good.
Right up until you insulted the big bear.
I had a couple, hype MySpace. Mission accomplished.
Jimmy, what's up?
Yeah, I was just wondering, I couldn't do it, but I was wondering if anybody could put together a Stalker Patti and Big A's conversation along with the porn she was reading off. Some type of, I don't know, whatever.
Maybe an Opie and Anthony trailer for a porno featuring Big A and Stalker Patti?
Yeah, and with their conversation that they had today, and see if someone could put together something that.
All right.
It's more like a reality show.
Not a bad idea.
All right.
We have one more Opie and Anthony movie trailer today. Attack of the Bombs by Jared in Boston. This was the best one that came in overnight, you're saying?
Yeah, of all the ones that came in last night, this was the best.
It's a beast that will stalk you in the halls of XM Radio.
Comments that at least one person in the studio thought were funny.
It will take you down with no notice.
Damn it, I have a lot of wrong.
This holiday season, witness the horror of the attack of the bombs. Starring Anthony Cumia.
It took him a while because his hog donated blood for all the victims of the London bombing. Nothing? His hog donated blood for all the victims of the London bombing?
Well, it was a little wordy.
Bill Burr.
I like how quickly you realized you were bombing.
I knew it as I was saying it.
Lil Jimmy Norton.
That old fucking trick of, like, when it bombs, you turn it into a serious statement quickly.
Sure.
Yeah.
I never meant it to be a joke.
But, I heard he really worked hard on them,
Your pals will step on their balls over and over.
This is going nowhere.
Again and again.
I throw a lot of shit out on a daily basis.
And you'll laugh and laugh.
That is horrid.
With that no-talent hack-rich boss.
I'm 37, Rich.
37, wow. Same as your waist size. Nothing.
And just when the horror has stopped.
Good Lord. Good Lord. Good Lord.
Good old gravy leg.
Oh, boy. Losing me.
Yeah.
Brings it right back again.
Hey, it's Ross. Oh, Jesus, I'm out of here. Why? Nothing wrong with a good birthday bomb.
There was 6 seconds of dead air after that line.
And then he just goes, ah.
All right.
3/4 of the way, I was
with him. Then he lost me with the crash sound and the oh dear Lord, whatever he says, oh dear God. There's still controversy on what he's saying there. And then he kind of brought me back with the Ben thing.
All right. Well,
not too bad.
People are working on more, so we'll have more on Monday. The Opie and Anthony movie trailer game. We're gonna pick out the top 5 eventually.
A couple of more search things coming up. Fine woodworking patterns.
Nice.
Cunt. And Anthony Cumia eats Opie.
You fucking assholes. All right, we'll go to break with Laszlo's Opie and Anthony movie trailer. This is the thing that started it all. Check it out. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Running out of show, guys. Running out of show.
How was, quickly, I heard Laszlo talking about Master Poe has been approaching you about a video game?
Yeah, every time I'm in here, he asked me to get him into a video game, because I guess he wants to do some knife fighting.
Knife fighting
in a
video game. Now that would be cool. Watching Poe.
Sends me these huge videos of himself beating people up. Crashes my email server.
You hit the square button on the thing and he falls asleep. How you doing, Poe? You want to be on a video game?
You want to be on a video game or something?
Talking to Laszlo about
Hey guys, how are you?
Very good.
How you
doing? You were on a video game once though. I heard you did motion capture for
Yeah, the Crow City of Angels.
Crow City of Angels.
I played Nemo and Large Enemy number 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Large Enemy number.
Yeah. I guess they didn't have a name at the time, so they called it Large Enemy number 1, 2, 3,
and 4. And they put like the ping pong ball things on you.
Oh yeah.
And you do all the moves.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, it was
cool.
intense. I had to do flips and I had to various empty hand techniques, weapons, knives, sticks.
Yeah.
Throw people around. It was a lot of fun.
That'd be cool. I'd like to play that. His war cry.
Holiday party rock!
The only thing is
people explode.
The only thing at the time, the graphics were not as intense as it is today.
So it's just a cube moving around that was Poe.
Yeah, you know,
I was actually around a yellow circle chasing dots.
Yeah, it was very robotic.
I played Ghost number 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Wait a second. Nemo was one of the main characters.
It was?
Yeah. In order for you to get through, you have to first get through all the bad guys. Large Enemy number 1, 2, 3, and 4.
And then get to like
and then you
boss.
have to get to Nemo.
So
I was one of the bosses.
Did you save your best moves for when you were Nemo?
I just mixed it up. They edited it however they wanted to. I wasn't in control of that.
Are you good about pulling your punches? Or are you one of those people who actually hits the stuntman in the face?
Why, you want to try it?
No, I'm just asking a question. Jesus, came out Jerry Springer now.
What year was this about? Was it like the
Atari 2600?
Wow,
84? 85.
84?
Yeah.
84? What kind of...
Oh, wait, hold on. I'm sorry. 94, 95. I started this school in 94.
10 years in video games, nothing much happens.
Yeah, really.
No. I started...
Not much of a slip-up.
I started the school...
Body blows games.
Body blow. Body blow.
Body blow. Body blow. Body blow. So they all sounded like body blow.
It was around 95 or 96.
You suddenly skipped a decade.
Yeah, I know. Well, you know.
You made a little mistake.
Big difference between like Star Raiders and Half-Life.
And it wasn't like 84. I mean 94. It was like 84. I mean 97.
It was around that time.
That's cool.
Wow, they got video of the rainwater spilling over New Orleans levee into the Ninth Ward.
Oops.
Oh my God!
Saw that happening.
Yeah, it's looking really bad in New Orleans right now.
Again.
And now they're rewinding the tape live on TV.
Oh look, the water goes back when they rewind.
We're saving the people.
Why don't we just do that?
Superman's going backwards.
All right, we're wrapping up the show here.
Thank you, Master Poe.
Thank you, guys.
Laszlo will do
Thank
the
you.
best
Laszlo
for
will
you.
hook you up, get you in the game.
Okay. Al Pacino, the Scarface poster, how much is that going for right now? That was the biggest item that we added to our Opie and Anthony auction. You get to the auction by going to opieandanthony.com and clicking on the link.
$710.
An autographed Scarface poster, Al Pacino. The whole gang signed this damn thing. And Joey gave it to us for the auction. Pretty awesome of him. And it's going for almost $1,000 at this point.
That's huge.
And it just went up. I think that's going to get, I don't know. I'm guessing $5,000 easily.
Yeah, definitely.
$5,000.
And there'll be movie collectors that'll want that.
Yeah.
Not even our listeners. They'll start like seeing that on there and bid on it.
Let's say hi to John. John, what's up?
Hey, I learned that Ted Stryker landed the JetBlue airplane.
Yes. Very good. Hey, Rob, what did you learn on the show today? Oh, there it is. Rob,
I learned today that Big A likes the Ferris wheel.
Yes, he does.
I like the Ferris
wheel. All right. Very nice. What else do we have today? I want to thank Bill Burr for sitting in. He did a great job.
Yeah, thanks for having me in, guys.
You'll be here next week?
Yes, I will.
Oh, we might even get you a little money for this.
Wow. Oh, now you're going to start the
Hey.
speculation again on the message board. Do you hear that? First they were speculating that. Remember we were talking about
It's going to
hockey?
be a roll of quarters sitting on the desk here when I show up on Monday.
Remember we were talking about hockey, and then we were like, easy on the hockey,
Right.
Bill, and everybody, we kind of moved on. They were speculating that XM got mad at us for talking about hockey, and that's why we stopped talking about it. Not that we didn't have anything on it and we were done going there, but that Bill somehow brought it up, and he wasn't supposed to because he is going to be on the payroll soon. XM's hiring him, and we heard something about
big-time contract negotiations going on.
about XM
Hey,
hiring.
Bill, thanks a lot. You coming in tomorrow?
Yeah.
Then I get in the elevator and leave.
That's the negotiation. But people apparently heard something that Bill was going to be on the XM payroll. So now you just really started that whole thing rolling.
All right, BillBurr.com, right?
Yeah, BURR.
And if you want to see where he's performing, go to MySpace.com, or if you want
Or on my website, upcoming dates.
Or if you want to get a date with Bill Burr, go to MySpace.com, too.
Yeah.
VW parts.
Show me your tits.
Titanic wet butt sex. People are
Wet?
searching for everything. Wet, not just butt sex. It's got to be wet.
Laszlo.
Yes, my weekly radio show on K-Rock. Everyone is archived. It's at lazlow.com. And I'm on Sunday, supposedly.
Supposedly. Keep it safe.
All right, and I guess to Houston, good luck, bro.
Good luck, bro. We're hanging in there. Hang in there. We're yeah. Take it easy.
We'll see you guys on Monday.
Party rock.
Program complete.
No, come on.